ball. We got some good basketball in the bubble and all that shit. But yeah, man.
Look at you. You loving it. You over here. I haven't seen you smile
I'm
like
hoping.
this in about 6
I'm
months.
I'm just hoping that look, let Miami tie this up. We need to get this thing going.
Yeah, they got to. If it goes 3-1, it's a wrap. Just
Yeah.
cancel. You might as well cancel Christmas. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
They gonna beat these boys, man.
Y'all be oh my god, y'all just want that to happen. Look, this is an early run. This is an early run they on.
Nah, man, I've seen enough in the first quarter. They're punking the Lakers. They're doing what the Clippers thought they were gonna do to the Lakers.
Why do you always have to?
So you saying Miami gonna win this game, right, Ken? You saying Miami gonna win this game?
Because I only bring that up because that was gonna. I think Miami's gonna. Man,
don't say it,
bro.
All right.
I'm just
B,
saying.
you already started. You got them started, B. This is your fault.
It ain't my fault.
I don't like what I'm seeing, man. Like the sloppy play, the passes, they're very physical with them on every single pass attempt in the post. They just doing.
Jimmy Butler said y'all in trouble, man. Jimmy Butler said you in trouble.
Well, I didn't look too much into that only because LeBron said it first. But they out muscling these boys, out working them, man, and the Lakers just sloppy and it's just bad.
They scared. Scared. Where Manny at? Manny, your Lakers are scared.
They haven't stepped to the challenge.
They play
Manny
like
don't talk until after. Manny don't talk till after the Lakers win. That's when Manny started talking.
Right. Like he ain't talking now.
He'll never talk in between.
What's that shit Jordan say? Don't talk when you up. Like, talk when the score is 0-0 and shit.
Yeah, they should not be having this much trouble with the fucking Miami Heat. People can say whatever the fuck. Jimmy Butler is not this fucking good, okay? He's a star, but he's not this fucking good. Ain't nobody on earth that can tell me this shit and I'll believe them, that they believe that shit.
LeBron shooting that broke ass jumper.
He's gonna have to win it. They just look at him. The only person that's probably gonna get in somebody's face is Markieff.
Right, because he a thug by nature.
Yeah. Everybody else.
And maybe Rondo. I can see Rondo too, but yeah, Morris and Rondo, that's it.
Sloppy passes and shit.
Look at it. Lakers got a white boy that can't even shoot three.
I told you, Ken, that Jimmy Butler is possibly a superstar.
He is not a superstar, man. He is not a superstar. He's good. He's not this good. He is not, like, everybody can have a 40-point whatever. That's an out of your mind whatever, but
he had a 40-point triple-double. It's not like no 40-point whatever. Like, I keep telling y'all, like, Jimmy is like, he is there. At this point.
So you put him on a level of the Stephen Currys, the Giannis of.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this. I think he's top 15.
He's not a superstar. So you talking about if you're in the top 15, you a superstar?
If you're a top 15,
is like top 5, top 6.
What?
Superstar.
Bruh, look what he did to
listen. So you telling me he's on Steph Curry and Giannis level of superstardom?
I seen him go through Giannis, B. No, I seen him go through. I seen it. That's how they say. I seen it.
You tell him he's on that level of superstardom, dude.
I'm saying, bro, like, did you expect Miami to get to the finals? Point blank, period. No. Who was their best player? Jimmy Butler. When do we like?
That don't make him a superstar, though.
Man, everybody's been talking about Bam, not Jimmy Butler.
What do you mean? Nah, they talking about Bam because he's his Robin. He's his Pippen.
No.
Come on, Ken. Are you saying? So you saying who is Bam then to this team?
Apparently, they talking about he's supposed to be the heart and soul. Like, it was Bam that beat the Celtics.
Draymond was the heart and soul of the Warriors. I don't mean he was the best. Like, but no one ever questioned his role.
Jimmy don't even really care about scoring and doing shit like that.
That's fine as long as you win. He care about the most important thing.
There have been series where he's averaged like 19 points.
So just because you win, you're a superstar?
Ask Brady.
So is Robert Horry a superstar?
Now you going into that's different, bro. That's different.
You just said because he's winning.
No,
and Robert Horry got 7 rings.
I said but he was never the best player on the team.
And Robert Horry wasn't the best player, but he was an important piece on all those 7 rings he got.
Yeah, but he was never the best player. We can easily see that Jimmy Butler is the best player on the team. Bam can't do what Jimmy did.
touch calls and shit like that.
What
This
you
shit
say,
is
Ken?
crazy. I can't believe what I'm watching.
What you say?
They getting like all kind of ticky tack calls and shit like that.
Who,
Who,
Miami?
Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he broke though. He broke definitely though. Yo, this is crazy. If they tie this up, they gonna
Bruh,
give him.
it's early.
That's gonna give him a lot of confidence, dude. If they tie this series
Oh.
up,
I think it depends on how this game goes. Like, depends on how they tied up. But all I'm saying, Nick, is that he's not this good. So what I mean by when I was watching the first quarter, like, bro, they are not even trying to guard. They are not even guarding this man. Nobody's in his face. Nobody's really checking him.
What you mean? He got Dwight Howard hacked his ass early when he got the and-1. They've been trying to let.
No. I'm talking. That was a foul. I'm talking about there are other times where, like, they'll go under the pick and roll. He just shoot. Sometimes Rondo did a stupid, tried to steal the ball and left him wide open. Like, it's just a lot of dumb shit.
Bam is getting aggressive in the paint. But no, like what they're doing is like they're forcing Jimmy to shoot because they know as far as outside, because they know they can kill him on the inside in the mid-range. Because he got that's the thing, Ken. He got a triple-double 40 burger the Jordan way. Like, no threes, no goofy shit. I'm going to take it to your face. Like, come on, bro. In a game they need it. For us to even talk about them tying up, for B to be this geeked up and excited, they had to get the first dub. He set the tone. He looked at LeBron and said, "You in trouble."
Again,
that's some superstar shit. That's some superstar shit to me.
Once again, LeBron said that shit first, so yeah, he's gonna say.
Yeah, but how many niggas can say it back? How many niggas can say it back?
No. Here's the thing: if Jimmy would have said that first after the win, props to him. But since LeBron initiated, I'm not going to give him props for saying you're in trouble. LeBron said the shit back. If somebody said the shit back and I just beat you, I'm going to say the shit back to you. I'm not going to give you props for saying that shit.
But the fact is that you beat LeBron when he was trying to beat you.
Okay, so did the Rockets, and so did Denver, and so did, okay.
Yeah, but those are great teams. We're talking about a great player right now.
Jimmy is not this good, man. I'm sorry. He is not.
I'm not saying he's going to average a triple double like LeBron or whatever. I'm just saying, like, he's a superstar. Especially if they get this dub right here, because this is after AD. This is after AD had a bad game.
You're being Max Kellerman right now.
What do you mean?
By giving you're elevating someone's status based on certain outcomes of events. Just because you win this series, it will not elevate him to superstar status.
I just need him to win this game. I said Jimmy can get you 2 games. Superstars can get you 2.
Okay.
AI got 1 game on the Lakers, and that was the only game they ever lost.
So AI to me, wasn't a superstar?
No, he was. That's what I'm saying.
But he got 1 game. You just said superstars give you at least 2.
I'm saying, well, I meant to say at least 1. But I'm saying I said Jimmy can get you 2. That's why I predicted in this series. But now AI getting 1 in the Lakers at that time, yes, that's superstar, because no one in that whole playoff series that whole year on the West challenged them. They won handily. No, so for me,
I feel like you gotta lay some type of groundwork at least to be considered a superstar. Like, you basing this off of 1 playoff run?
No, I mean, not really 1 playoff run.
Think about it. It seemed like you're basing this off of 1 play. What if we never see Jimmy? What if Jimmy never even sniffed the finals ever again?
This is just bad Lakers.
That's a big if. That's a big if. I'm saying this. We've all seen Jimmy Butler grow from a second round pick player to being
the last pick of the first round.
Basically second round. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
like, we've seen him like not every superstar has to come into the league in their rookie year and be like, oh yeah, that's a superstar. Like, some of them develop.
I'm not saying that, but even throughout your playing career, Nick, in order to kind of be considered a superstar, at least win some individual accolades. Like, has he won MVP?
No.
Like, if you look at superstars that we consider superstars in the league, at some point. Even current in the current generation, and even in
But
past.
I don't know. But I
Even
I don't know
past
about that.
generations, superstars at least won MVPs, dude. Like,
Let me ask you one question then, because this will be the whole crux of my argument. Would you consider Zion a superstar?
he hadn't put in the time yet.
I'm just saying, would you consider him? Some people say he's a superstar now,
I mean, based off what?
based off of popularity, based off of his point. Look at FIFA talking about if he played a full game, shit, he'll average 50, 30, and 90, whatever.
Oh, I mean, based off popularity, and if you're basing off popularity, then Jimmy Butler definitely ain't a superstar.
I'm saying, look, I'm saying as far as I'm talking about, as far as what your criteria of superstar may be different, but as far as a label in itself, some people will say that Zion is a superstar right now.
No, Zion didn't put in the work yet. I ain't labeling Zion as a superstar. Not yet. He gonna have to show me something. He ain't even play a full damn season his rookie year.
I get you. I'm with you on that. I'm just saying, like,
Zion, he got to show me more. He is not no. I'm not saying Zion is no superstar. So I don't know why people are saying that, but he ain't no superstar. He got to show me more.
Because the NBA,
I'm more of a show and prove. You got to show and prove me. Not off no one season. You got to consistently show me something, and then, or at least have some MVPs under your belt. You know, you got to have some individual accolades for me to be like, all right, yeah, that dude is a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys that we consider superstars at some point either won some championships, made it to the finals, or won an MVP or two or something. Like, Jimmy Butler has none of that.
That's a lot to be a superstar,
he made
bro.
it to the finals, but he don't. What other accolades he got?
You got to win an MVP to be a superstar in your eyes.
At least be kind of considered it. Yeah. Look at the people we consider superstars. Steph Curry, he got MVP. 2 of them. Giannis, LeBron James, MVP. Hell, James Harden. You can kind of teeter and say him as well.
He's a superstar. He's a superstar you don't really trust, but he's a superstar.
He's a superstar. But he got an MVP though, right?
He got an MVP. You're right.
Allen Iverson, MVP.
So you going off of a career-wise. You ain't giving out that. I'm calling it early. I'm trying to call it early.
I'm not gonna look at it and be like, oh man, you having a phenomenal season. Man, you a superstar now. Like, no, I gotta see if this shit is either a fluke or can you keep this shit? Can you keep this play consistently? So I want to see from here on out, I want to see what Jimmy Butler gonna do with this Miami team. Because it seemed like this Miami team is his home. So it seemed like he's gonna be there for some years. So I want to see.
Hell yeah, I ain't leaving Miami. For what?
I want to see if he can take this Miami team to the Eastern Conference Finals again, to the finals, or possibly another finals appearance maybe in the years to come. I want to see what Jimmy's gonna do. I'm not gonna get excited off of one season. That's just me personally. And I'm not taking away. He's definitely had a great postseason. This playoff, Jimmy Butler. I mean, he's been balling, but I'm not about to just be like, all right, this is it. He's arrived.
He hasn't even been balling. He's been playing well.
Can you hate from the back, bro? You really hating from the back.
But look at the Boston series, though. He balled out against Milwaukee, yes. But if you look at the Boston series, and we was all saying it, he didn't really grab the bull by the horns and ball out that series.
He didn't need to.
The white boys was balling out in that series, man, in that Boston series.
Yeah, Tyler Hero.
Yeah. So it wasn't like Jimmy Butler was just like,
but don't say the white boys was balling.
You said what?
But don't just say the white boys was balling out. Like, Tyler Hero is probably the best white boy we've seen since White Chocolate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that says a lot.
Yeah, but he should be. If Jimmy's a superstar, why is he playing better than Jimmy?
I mean, superstars, he got him there. That's all you ask. The whole thing that you ask for superstars is, can you get me here? You know, a superstar by themselves cannot win everything. We've seen that time and time again. But superstars can get you to the dance. All right. A lot of guys may ask you out.
No, man, that Boston
baby girl, I took you to the dance.
That Boston series, he was very quiet. He was on milk cartons on some of them games in that Boston series.
Yeah.
And come on now. I almost forgot Jimmy Butler was on the team in that Boston series.
Oh, you hyping now?
I said almost. I didn't say I did. I didn't say I did forget. I said I almost. I'm telling you, man. He's not a superstar. These Lakers are playing like some hoes, man. I'm telling you. They are playing like some hoes.
And it's simple shit. That's the thing.
Really is.
You can't even get a pass in the post to a 7-foot guy. That's easy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rondo did the same shit. It's the whole fucking team. It's like they're overthinking whatever's going on. But I give Miami credit. They're like every time
they mess up, we gotta execute.
They're on their bodies. They attached to their hip.
I know AD better not have another game where he only got 5 rebounds.
He don't care about boards. He care about points.
Look at this.
They give him space. They want Jimmy to shoot the 3.
Man, they about to tie this series up.
I must be behind shit.
Nah, yeah, B got B in the game.
Man, when the NBA season start back up?
Wow.
They I read up something. I think the NBA season is gonna start probably in January.
I need some more basketball.
That's why I want, because I'm ready for this shit to get over. I'm ready for the new season.
Me too. I'm ready for some more basketball, man.
How was that a foul? You see, what kind of shit was that?
Talking about on AD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that was LeBron or AD, they wouldn't have called that shit.
I know one thing. I know LeBron's son, Bronny, he happy. Because what's that shit that Sheldon sent? He about 2 games away from getting the ass whooping.
Now, LeBron gave him a birthday shout out today.
That don't mean nothing. That's you in the bubble, though.
Oh, you say he did that for the public?
Right.
He said, I'm going to beat his ass. I'm going to pretend like I'm a good daddy first.
Man. Y'all think Dragic going to return in this series?
Man, Dragic is the assistant coach of the Miami Heat as of right now. Dragic ain't coming back.
I think his injury is, like I said in the chat earlier, I think his injury is definitely a lot more serious.
What kind of shit is that?
What you say again?
The free throw attempts. The Miami has 10, the Lakers have 3.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Like, just do that shit all day. They got to get their IQ back because they let the Miami punk them, man.
Rondo with the beauty dime.
Ken, you got Miami winning this series now?
Kim wanted to say that from jump. He was just trying to be.
Ken, look at him. So you think Miami snatched?
That wasn't a foul.
You think
because the Lakers playing like some bitches?
You think Miami snatched it away from him?
No, because I see, like when the Lakers play the way they supposed to play, even look at that, just I see a lot of self-inflicted wounds from the Lakers right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the turnovers, he gonna miss that shit. The turnovers, the lack of aggression, the lack of defense, just a lot of sloppy play. And even with all that, they're always like right
there.
Look
at Rondo.
So they just always so I mean, they still should win this, but
damn, man.
Yeah, I just see that's the shit.
Yeah, they gonna win this. Like this is just Lakers dramatics because this is dramatics because the NBA says, look, we got to make sure this bubble is like legit because we got people like B who's questioning the whole thing from the jump. Let's make it a series. Let's have good basketball. And make it 6. Lakers
make
it
6. Make it interesting.
Exactly.
Ooh,
but by all means, this is supposed to be a sweep.
Supposed to be a sweep?
It was supposed to be a sweep.
Oh, that's a good pass. It's just, the thing with the Lakers, man, it's the wrong nigga shooting the ball. Sometimes it be the wrong nigga shooting the ball.
you be hot on the Lakers, man. He said the wrong nigga shooting the ball.
If you think about it, let me ask y'all this. Y'all think if this is a chance for LeBron to get his championship with LA, this would be the chance. You think he have a better chance or some of a chance of getting it next year and the year after and all that stuff?
Yeah. If LeBron doesn't get it this year, he may not ever get it after this. Because you got too many niggas coming back healthy.
I do, only because I to go through another season like this in the 18th, that'd be too much, bro.
Yeah, I
and then you got KD, Kyrie.
Yeah, but fortunately, like you only have to see them in the finals. But the makeup of the roster is what concerns me the most because You know, it's been LeBron and AD like dragging them to the finals.
Right.
And now here they are. And, you know, when they need, you know, you got Danny Green going 0 for 6. You got KCP going 1 for 8 and shit like that. So, you know, in one of the losses and one of their wins, that shit is not sustainable. So
yeah, man, you got, like you see, I think Nick said you got all these teams coming back, man. You got Golden State coming back healthy. You know, Clippers I think, you know, they still gonna be there if they keep they guys together.
Hey,
Denver and
I was
Utah.
listening to,
You know what I'm saying? You got Denver and Utah.
I was just about to say,
the West, man. Yeah, if LeBron want to
West
get
ain't no joke.
if LeBron want to get his ship, he better get it in this finals, because if he don't win it this one, yeah, he might not. He gonna be stuck at 3.
Hey, I was listening to Bomani Jones's podcast.
Uh-huh.
The Nuggets is one player away.
bro,
They got to make one move, and that's it.
Yeah, man. Like,
nah, LeBron, you got to finish that, bro. You can't be crying like that one.
you got to finish it, but like you right there.
Come on, same team.
Nick.
We saw we get some volume now.
He got punched though. That's the shit that I'm talking about. Like the for LeBron to be a superstar, for AD to be a superstar, they don't get a lot of calls. They don't get calls they should. See, wrong nigga shooting the ball.
man, I swear, if they lose this game, y'all didn't want to talk about y'all team, the Falcons.
Who's y'all? That's them. You know me. I'm
No,
Bengals
I know.
all
I
day.
said, hey, look, I said that on purpose because I know you was gonna look funny about that. Like, you didn't want to talk about y'all Falcons. How they?
The one thing I will say is that they got to blow up the team. I'm sorry, Ken.
Make it.
No, I'm talking about it's not just Dan Quinn. I'm talking about you get rid of Julio, Matt
What you
Ryan.
say, Ken? What did you just say about Dan Quinn?
He won't make it to week 8.
But see, has Arthur Blank ever? I don't think Arthur Blank ever did that. He's always let his coaches finish out the season.
I'll say this: it depends on what goes on in Texas. If the Texans start winning, I can see them making a move a lot sooner than before. Because
because if Hoyer got let go and then they start winning, do you think Arthur Blank gonna do the same thing?
Yeah, they should have at least 2 wins by now. So that's complete coaching. That is a coaching failure.
Bruh, they should have. Yeah, definitely 2. They should be 2-2 at least.
Because you feel the Dallas game.
Actually, they could be 3-1.
The Dallas. Well, no, Seattle. They definitely deserve that ass whooping by Seattle. I would say the Dallas game, and then who they play the first game of the season.
Dallas, and there was somebody else. They lost another big lead to somebody.
Yeah. It wasn't Seattle though. Seattle, they got their ass whooped.
What was that first?
But it was.
That was their first game. I think it was against Seattle. The 6th. That game was Dallas.
No, because it's 4
games. Bears. It was the Bears.
The Bears. So yeah, Dallas and the Bears.
Yeah, they faced the Bears.
That's their 2 wins. That's their 2 wins right there. Is the Dallas?
They could have beat the Packers too. Packers defense is shitty.
Yeah, but Packers. They weren't gonna go at the Lambeau and do that to the Packers. I kind of had a feeling they was gonna. Oh, don't you got the games? Don't you got the games? You got our. What's our record? You said our games we predicted. Don't you got that written down somewhere?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, go back and check it out. I want to know what my shit is, what my record is.
This one bragging rights.
Yeah, you know. So I think I'm flossing on you hoes.
You ain't flossing no shit. You need to floss your damn teeth. That's
LeBron let a lot of other shit fuck with him in the middle of the game.
That's why Rondo had to talk to his ass.
Outside adversity, calls you don't get, which are legit. I don't disagree with them, but missed calls by the refs and shit. See, missing shit like that. Like, there are so many. That's offensive. But that's like, it's the Lakers if they just clean it up a little bit, they can win this shit going away.
Nah, man, Spo figured him out.
I don't think this is figured out, man. I think this is just
So you pretty much you thinking Lakers beating themselves?
Oh yeah, clearly.
You got.
I don't want to.
They got the white guy flopping again.
Rondo missing layups. LeBron missing layups. AD can't post all of a sudden. Danny Green shooting the ball. Like, look at this. Come on, Nick. He's supposed to. That's Rondo. You don't miss that. He's missed 2 of those.
Yeah, he should have made that.
Yeah,
he should have made that. He should have made that. I ain't gonna hold you. Damn, B. You tied for second as far as the picks.
What I do this past week? What I do with this picks?
Let me see. We had who did you pick for the New England Kansas City? Kansas City?
Yeah, I picked Kansas City. Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Tennessee game got delayed, and then we had the Dallas and Cowboys game. I mean the Cowboys and
Browns. And I picked the
yeah.
Browns, and I think I picked the Titans. I picked the Titans in the game that's delayed.
So you were you was 2-0.
Okay.
I'm leading the pack though. I'm 7-2 overall.
You 7-2? Oh shit. What Ken do?
I know, but you actually picked the Cowboys.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick no Cowboys.
That's what they said. The guy who's what's his name? Killed Dialects. I don't know. Please tell me how to pronounce it.
I picked the Cowboys over the Browns.
It says you picked the Chiefs and the Cowboys.
I gotta look.
We have to go look to the.
I think I gotta go look at the tape. I gotta go look.
See,
I
dumb
think
shit like that. A fucking.
But you know what though? I thought the Browns was playing shitty. Maybe I picked them because I thought the Cowboys.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you for picking the Cowboys over the Browns. It's the Browns at the end of the day. Shit.
I picked the Browns.
Maybe I did pick Cowboys.
Yeah, Ken, you picked the Pats and the Browns.
Oh man.
Man, this game is something else.
Yeah, while it's in halftime, we could talk about NFL. Bro, I think this COVID gonna end the season for the NFL.
Man, okay, so remember, I think I don't know if I said it on the show or maybe I said it in a text chat.
Fuck this game and fuck the Lakers.
I was saying that I was been surprised that they made it to week 6 or week 7. So yeah, man.
Bro, yeah, because I mean shit, if you talking about they was gonna make that game happen between New England and the Chiefs. It's like we can't have Patty on the sideline, especially if he ain't got it.
Right. So, and I think if the Patriots would have had Cam,
they would have. It would have been like that Seattle game.
A lot closer because the Patriots did a good job of containing Pat Mahomes for a minute. Like
he didn't score until the fourth quarter or like the second half.
Like yeah, and so like if you'd have probably had better QB play on the Patriots end, they could have probably won. They would have won that game. I think they would have probably won. And
the Patriots spotted them like two possessions with turnovers and shit.
Yep. So
Honey Badger had a fucking pick 6.
Yep. So I'm telling you, man, Patriots. Bill Belichick, he's showing like, look, I can do this shit without Brady, which he already proved before. But
it's set in stone now. Like I can
especially
type shit.
If the Patriots, if they win this division and like if they go like 11-5, 12-4 and win division, I mean, at that point. But then again, what if Tom Brady take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Tampa ain't doing shit right now, B. Don't even hype shit.
No, I'm just saying on the flip side, like what if Bill Belichick still do good without Brady, and what if Brady do good without Belichick? You know what I'm saying?
I think people will still look at Belichick better, even in that scenario, than Brady, because if Belichick is still able to take his Pats to the playoffs and let it on a deep run. Like everybody expecting Brady to go to the damn Super Bowl. It's them to be a disappointment if he don't even get that far in the playoffs. But
expecting him to go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah. It's Brady.
Really?
It's Brady, and he got the Mike Evans, OJ Howard, Gronk. He had all
OJ Howard out for the year.
Yeah, he out for the year.
Well, they got Gronk. They still got 2 other tight ends, Gronk and
Gronk. They got Gronk in name only. He look bad.
Patriots gonna be battling with the Bills for that AFC East spot.
Hey, the Bills is dangerous.
But they were dangerous last year. Remember, they defense was actually good.
Yeah, but they found out that they was dangerous last year. Now they living like they dangerous.
Yeah. And they still got that same defense. So And you know that they ain't scared to play in the cold. So you know when playoff,
Hell nah, you can't be.
yeah, when playoff football come, they you know you if you got to go to the Bills to get it, you know, get through the AFC, you got to go through that cold weather. So you know it's gonna be cold as shit up.
The Bills is basically a Canadian football team. Let's keep it a buck. Like that's,
Yeah.
they that up
They
north.
right there. Yeah.
You Canada. You in Canada.
And you know, in football, you gotta be able to run the ball good and play defense good to kind of
and they got both of that.
They got both of that. So yeah, man.
And a guy who got a arm that's arguably as good as Mahomes. He just don't know how to throw it.
I think the Bills, you know how every year in the NFL is always a team that like you know they're good, but like you still don't pick them to go far. I can see the Bills being that team where it's like, yeah, we probably didn't really think they would go far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the AFC Championship game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we see them go to
this year, or you just talking about it eventually?
This year. You know what I'm saying? You know how like every year, every season is always, you know,
I get you though.
Yeah, you know how it's
the
always
Titans was last year.
Yeah, it's always a team where we be like, damn, I didn't think they was gonna make it this far.
Yeah, you're right.
So, like,
you're right.
The Bills can be that team to where, you know, we know they're good and you know they're playing good, but we didn't know they were gonna be that good. So, you know, and then plus too, man, without it being preseason, I still consider these first 4 or 5 weeks preseason football.
If they getting injured like it's preseason,
yeah,
shit, the
but like
is going down left and right.
Right, but like with no preseason and stuff, I still feel like we're not gonna really see teams of who they are until like week 6, week 7 anyway, because you know teams still kind of get into a flow of themselves. So that's gonna be interesting once we get to like week 6, week 7. If it is a week 6 and week 7, hopefully we don't have no crazy COVID-19 outbreaks again from another team.
Yeah, I hope not. Because I mean we're already this deep. I'm already in the football season.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. So
do y'all think that Watson should have waited to resign because of all this goofy shit that's been happening with the organization? I mean, firing Bill O'Brien after he trades your second best player, or arguably your second best player in franchise history too.
But didn't JJ Watt say something though after they lost about like
what did he say?
I hear what he said.
JJ Watt was saying something about like some changes need to be made pretty soon or whatever because they lost their game and all of a sudden Brian Hoyer got fired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien got fired. So yeah, I think when JJ Watt, what he said at the presser, I think that could have been, you know, the writing on the wall for Bill O'Brien.
Hey, you know, when a white man speak, people listen.
Yeah, hey, that's what Nick, that's what I'm trying to say, man. I think
Watson to get treated like a Hebrew slave back there in that offensive line for the last about 4 years.
Man.
They ain't listen to him. But when Watt say something, that motherfucker getting paid to lay on his back.
Yeah, he said what we're doing is not working.
Yeah, see? Yeah. I'm about to say, but JJ Watt said something. He made some comments after the game, and I'm pretty sure the writing was on the wall at that point.
Watson should pick the new coach though. He got to pick the coach. He has to have as much cachet in his organization as
JJ Watt, perhaps,
if not more.
Yeah, because you just paid him. You just paid him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he should be, and I think they should go college coach. I don't even think you should even try to do the NFL carousel because at this point, this is a whole new league. As you can see, Mike McCarthy don't know what the hell he's doing just right about now. But I'm still gonna give him time because obviously you still got to make an adjustment.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Sometimes when Mike McCarthy, when he got hired, did he bring on like his offensive coordinators and stuff, or they were still?
He brought back some motherfuckers that shouldn't even been hired.
Really?
The defensive coordinator, I forgot his name. I heard this on
Mike Nolan.
Yeah. He was the only reason why he is on his coaching staff is because he hired Mike McCarthy when he was the head coach back in the day. But as you can see, their defense is literally shitball. Yeah. And that's giving them a compliment. So like I'm gonna still give Mike McCarthy time because it's only 4 weeks in during the pandemic.
NFC East is so is they the worst division in football?
They're the worst division historically in football. Like I think the Eagles are leading the division. They 2-4 or like that, or 2-2.
1-2-1. And they're
in I forgot they
in first place, dude.
They tied
but
with
like,
the
dude, you can at this rate, you could damn near go like 6-10, 7-9, and win your division because
in the East, yeah,
everybody ass in the NFC East, man. Everybody is ass. But you know what? I can't talk about being ass because my Lions is just is. But you know what though? I hope the Lions keep losing because I want Patricia lose. I want Matt Patricia's loss column to keep going up and up and up and up, just to show like
That he's shitty.
that he's shitty as hell. And just because Bill Belichick coaching tree don't mean shit. And you got a nerve to blame a black man for why you know you're gonna have a lot of work coming into this. Get the hell out of here. I'm glad Dan said what he said on ESPN about that too. I'm glad he said that.
Yeah, he cuts him out. I seen that too.
Yeah, like I'm glad.
I'm sick of his shit.
That one number of facts, man. Patricia should be out of there. Should have been out of there, man. Like how you have that horrible of a record. I saw another stat about him too, about the Lions since he took over the organization. How like in the fourth quarter, I think teams have scored a total of like 100 and something points, 100 something points in the fourth quarter against the Lions. Like it's just crazy in the fourth quarter. Like it's crazy since he's took over. Like yeah, we start off playing good in the first quarter, first half, but the second half they just go off they go somewhere else and don't come back out.
So okay, so now we're on the topic of coaches who should be let go. Who should be fired first, Quinn or Patricia?
Patricia.
At
least Quinn got to a Super Bowl. What the hell Patricia's been doing since he's been our coach?
That's true.
Literally nothing. Like literally losing. Hell, you lost your locker room like within the first 8 weeks of the first year you got there. So yeah, man, nothing. Patricia should definitely be gone first before Quinn. Quinn gets the extra little edge because he went to Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl been saving his ass, boy. Dang.
I mean, if he would have won it, yeah, but the fact that you lost the way you lost it, shit, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we've seen is that they still don't know how to hold on to leads.
Yeah, shout out to Seattle.
That's been plaguing them.
They won the finals, man. WNBA finals. Shout out to Seattle Storm. They've been dominating this whole playoffs too. I've been watching them. Congratulations, ladies. But yeah, I think Patricia should be let go first. What do you think about Manny Boy? Adam
Gase.
Yeah.
Well, he's in that. You know what's funny? I think the league. We talked about black quarterbacks entering the league and taking over. I think the league need to go black coaches too. Cause shit, if Eric Bieniemy does not have a head coaching job after this season, or at least like a serious offer, I don't know what kind of backdoor deals the Chiefs have with him as far as like Andy Reid only got about 4 years left and he's gonna be done. Let's get like him one more Super Bowl and then you can take over type shit. If they don't have that with him in Kansas City, he should be taking over the Falcons. Or at least, you know what I'm saying? Like he should have his pickings for whatever he wants. Cause like this is getting ridiculous. Like you said, Adam Gase, Dan Quinn, Matt Patricia, these are all shitball coaches. Matt Nagy about to be next.
Oh, you think so?
Honest, he about to be next year. I mean, shit. If he was supposed to be there to fix Mitch, now if he doesn't do something with Foles, I can see him being on the hot seat. Like, look, we got Khalil Mack and Eddie Jackson and all these boys out here. We got a defense ready to win the Super Bowl, or at least compete. You were supposed to get this quarterback right.
Yeah.
And now we gave you your boy, and your boy ain't doing nothing either. At least for right now. Like he easily could be next. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there's not, man.
I think they like Nagy though. I think they just know he didn't have the right pieces in terms of the quarterback.
But look, you could say the same thing about Adam Gase. You can say the same thing about Matt Patricia.
Can't say the same thing about Adam Gase because it's turning out that Darnold may not be the piece, but they firmly believe, and all the scouts and NFL experts, whatever, believe that Sam Darnold is the piece. We know he's better. He has more talent than Trubisky. But everybody knows Trubisky can't play. So I think they're going to look at Gase as the problem more than
No, I'm not saying Nagy's on the hot seat now. I'm saying he's going to be though, because it's like again at the end of the day you got to get dubs, and by the time like and Chicago at this point in time, like if you can't get it done, we might as well blow it up because Khalil don't probably cost too much. All the other defensive players, they ain't really got to pay much on offense because obviously they, if they let go of Mitch, then they can rebuild. But
the thing,
I don't think he's going to
get a rookie QB if you find somebody, and then go from there. So,
but they're not going to draft that high.
Probably not, but it just depends on what the organization want to do. So, do you want to get if you believe in Matt Nagy's system and his ability to coach, do you just want to plug somebody in there that's better than Foles and Trubisky? Or do you want to pay the defense and then get a rookie in there and do the Russell Wilson thing and just
but that's a lot of time because once you already know this, you ain't just drafting a rookie for let's get a title. Who drafts a rookie for a title run? No one really does that. You usually have to build around it. Patty Mahomes is an anomaly. So is Lamar Jackson, where you can be like, shit, in their first 3 years of a rookie season of a rookie deal, we can win a title. That's very rare. You're not gonna find. I don't even think Trevor Lawrence or Fields in this draft could do that. I don't think they're that talented.
No, it's not a guy out there. It just depends on what they want to do as a rookie.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Like, if you're drafting a rookie QB, that usually means that he's gonna have more time, like a Matt Rule type of time. But I think for how many years Matt Nagy's already been there, and then on top of that, you're asking for more, and then you're saying to be a little bit lenient because like we still may lose because he's a rookie. It's like, all right, bro, what's up? Let's just we doing too much. We putting too many band-aids on this busted pipe. We might as well just call the plumber and get the whole thing fixed.
Hey, if I saw this tweet earlier this week, or I think it was either yesterday, or the day before yesterday, whatever, where the green guy, I can't think of his name, Mike Green, I think, he was saying if he was Trevor Lawrence. And if the Jets get the number 1 overall pick, he should stay another year for his senior year in college.
Oh yeah, he a Jets fan, so he don't mind like talking shit about his teams and shit. But yeah, I mean, shit. If I was Trevor Lawrence, I'm not going to New York either. Shit, you see what they did to Sam Darnold.
So like, what team would you go? Because like, it could be the Lions. We can be up there. The Hawks. I mean, yeah,
it's a lot of teams.
The Falcons can be up there. Like the Jets. So like, what team? If you Trevor Lawrence, what you do? Do you come out and get the money, or do you stay for your senior year?
I think, shit. To be honest, the whole NFC East could be in the running for Trevor Lawrence.
That's what I'm saying.
As is kept. So like, if you think about Dallas could trade up, like they could like make some moves and trade up to try to get him. Like a big blockbuster trade, like how they got those other boys for their Super Bowls.
So you let go of that and get Trevor Lawrence?
The way it's going right now, they own with it. Are they 0-4?
They won one against the Falcons.
They 1-3.
Yeah.
If it goes like this, and for the next, let's say 4 more games, they're only 2 and whatever. Like, yeah, you gotta start thinking Andy Dalton ain't the solution. God damn it! Like, so you gonna have to go in the draft. You might as well like what you got right now since you've already paid everybody else.
Would you pick Trevor Lawrence over Danny Dimes, your boy?
I'm seeing those rumors too, B. They talking about the Giants maybe looking for maybe in the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. I don't think they'll be a fool to do that.
You think they'll be?
I don't think Danny Dimes is that bad. I don't think he's the issue as far as what's going on. Like,
but if the Giants get number 1 pick, would you be opposed to that? Them getting Trevor Lawrence?
Oh hell yeah, I'll be opposed to it because we've already invested in another quarterback. That's wasted picks. I hate when you draft like when does that ever really work? Didn't the Jets
do that though? Didn't I feel like a team recently did that?
The Cardinals did that.
Cardinals, yeah. I'm about to say it was the Cardinals. Yeah, they.
Yeah, but that was Josh Rosen.
Yeah, I know they were so high on him. They were so high on him
until he opened his mouth and they realized, oh, you really ain't shit.
They were so high on that dude, and then you had a chance to get Kyler Murray, and you got Kyle. I say Kyler Murray. I think is it Kyler Murray or Kyler?
Yes, I think it's Kyler.
Oh,
but nonetheless, people talking about like Trevor Lawrence is like damn near like the best prospect since Andrew Luck.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't get him over Danny Dimes?
I don't think Sunshine is all that for me. I'm not saying he's not worth the number 1 overall pick. I'm saying if I'm the Giants, I would be more interested in trading it to get more picks because the quarterback isn't the only thing that's wrong with this team. We still got to fix the O-line. Still got a defense to worry about. Shit, we lost the corner because he out here jacking boys and flocking like he on a YG album and shit. So now they cut his ass, so we still need defensive help. That secondary is trash.
So you said you said the East, the whole NFC East. So Philly, Washington could I could see them easily not being in love with Haskins, especially since then they fired the GM and all that. Yeah, that was their guy. What about Philly? Philly could draft another one because I don't think Hurts is going to get a chance to really showcase himself this season because Wentz kind of saved his
starter role by beating San Francisco on the road, comeback victory.
Yeah.
With basically, you could have put a Philly jersey on. I couldn't tell the difference if for the receivers they had out there that game.
Damn.
Type shit. Like, it was nothing but screens and, short routes. He did not really even go down the field. Like, he did more of the running than the running back there. So I think they like his effort and his gutsiness, so they'll keep him on starting. But yeah, Jalen Hurts is more so insurance policy. Like, the league is going in this direction. Let's have a guy who's like this. But if you're going to draft somebody, you could draft Trevor Lawrence.
Man, Miami about to beat these fools, man.
Our Lakers playing like some hoes, man. Like,
They are, man. They really are.
Danny Green has shot the basketball twice. He's not making shit. Look at this. Why is he in the game? 3. Like, this is one of those games where LeBron and AD just gets to be like, look.
Yeah, just give us the ball and get the fuck out the way. Like, stop trying to.
Wrong nigga shooting the basketball again. Like, I don't give a fuck if he made that shit.
Right. Ken, it's a team full of niggas. You can't say wrong niggas shooting the basketball. They all supposed to be able to shoot.
When I say wrong nigga, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Wow.
Call him out. Call the number out.
Yo, this is
you
crazy.
saying the poor man's Morris twin? You don't like him shooting?
He's shooting better than Danny Green, so I think he should be starting. I think he should.
Danny Green's there for veteran.
Danny Green.
LeBron loves his vets, bro. If America treated his vets like LeBron, we'll be in a better country, right?
Man,
he loves his vets.
Shooting 25% from three. He was in the media talking about he ready to go home because he's sore and shit. He ain't right. Get him out. You got to win. You benched McGee.
Yeah, but McGee ain't got no.
You don't have no problem pulling people out.
McGee ain't come from a.
Sorry,
Danny Green's got.
We watching this damn game, man. So sorry if the show been so sporadic. This shit.
No, they don't mind that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting the people know.
At least KCP showed up.
We was live.
Look at this nigga.
Yeah, we've been live for damn near like an hour.
I forgot we was live. I'm over here talking hella shit.
Bro, they got Marquise Morris posting up. Look at this. That's a good pass.
Morris posting up isn't that bad. You hyping that?
It's not. It's
not. But
I haven't seen a shot by LeBron, and I haven't seen a shot by AD.
Look, I'm with Ken, man. Like this. Look, this is the game. What did I say in the chat, Ken? Didn't I say this? I said I expect LeBron and AD to put a stamp on this game. They're not putting a stamp on this game at all.
And AD talked all that shit, and he ain't showed up yet.
Right. Like, well, they better put a stamp in this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, AD gotta play a lot better, especially because he got them immature braids in.
Look at
it. And normally look at this nigga.
Look, LeBron made
AD out the game now.
Man,
what is he looking around for?
Exactly. It's like, what are you doing? God, they play like
AD. Fuck this.
Ken, calm down, bro.
Because
he said bench AD. You holler.
That's the problem. This shouldn't even be a contest.
It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't. I mean, kudos to Miami though. Kudos to Miami for fucking toughing this shit out. Like,
but yeah, kudos to Miami for taking advantage of what the Lakers. Doing.
Yeah. Cool.
Look at that. I told you it's a game of runs. It's a game of runs, like we always say, Ken.
Miami out here trying to look like the Pistons and shit, the 04 Pistons and shit. Trying to shock the world.
Yeah, or that 06 told you this nigga ain't that damn good, man.
You talking about the 06 Miami Heat?
No, that wasn't a shock the world moment though. The Pistons was a shock the world moment.
But these niggas, like, there you go, LeBron. Because AD's scared.
Yeah, AD playing like a hoe. So you know what that mean, Ken? That mean Brian gonna get that Finals MVP if they win it. Because AD
got to.
He was gonna get that regardless.
Game right here.
Not based off the first two games though. The first two games AD was balling.
Hey, that 15 points hurt, bro, though.
It did.
He had to come back with a monster game. So here's the thing with AD. He's a third quarter guy. We know that by now. He's had some good fourth quarter moments in the playoffs, but he put up 15 in the third. He disappeared in game 2 win. He needs to pad his stats in this quarter because when the fourth quarter comes, we know what's going to happen.
You know what's going to happen, yeah.
So at least so far, what we've seen in the finals, he's never been here before. This moment is huge.
Yeah.
So it's easy to play and talk when you're up 2-0, but when it's 2-1 and you're trying to get 3-0, and then is the series tied, then doubt start creeping in your head, and everything start and then you're in the bubble. All you're gonna do is just sit there and just stew in the shit. But still doing a good job, bro.
What y'all think about going to Philly?
The what?
Doc Rivers coaching Philly now.
I think. Look, I'm glad to see a black coach that get fired get hired right away. I like that. You know how sometimes black coaches soon they get.
Well, he had a ticket waiting for him as soon as they gave him a pink slip.
Yeah, but I'm just you don't really see that with black coaches. So.
I didn't expect it that quick. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know. I mean, either I didn't expect it that quick either.
Yeah, they usually tell niggas like, "Oh, you're gonna have to take a beat for about a year or two."
Right, exactly.
Before we call you up again.
But no, yeah. I mean, I think it could be a good move. I mean, we've always said for the longest, I think for many years that Philly's situation really was the coaching. Like Brett Brown needed to get out of there. He need to get out of there, quick. So the fact that they upgraded, it looks like as of right now, it's like they upgraded the coaching position. So I want to see what Philly can do now. Now that I want to see how Doc Rivers can work with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, how he can, talk to them and get them through because
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, oh my God, they about to be super duper championship contenders. But I'm glad that at least they upgraded the one thing that we all been saying that they need to upgrade it for the longest, and that's head coach. So
I agree.
How it's gonna turn out.
I agree that I'm interested in seeing how it's gonna go. I agree also that I love seeing black coaches, in the league. Period.
Right.
Especially a head coach. But I don't know about this marriage between Doc and them.
You don't think it'll work out?
I just don't think I don't think he could prove me wrong easily.
You don't think he's the guy for them?
Yeah, I don't think he's the guy for them. I think they need someone who's a little bit more tougher again, I'm gonna keep saying Mark Jackson, but something of that personality. That's why I understood why I think what Van Gundy's name was tossed around a couple of times and shit. Like, you need somebody who's gonna get in their ass because Doc is a player's coach.
Van Gundy still want to coach though? He probably don't even want to coach though.
I think he'll coach for the right situation, just like Steve Kerr.
So? You think so?
If it's a team like that talented, like hell yeah, I'll coach. That's an easy dub. Especially if he was with the Knicks, like shit. Yeah. This is the best talent I probably ever had. But I just think Doc was better. I think Doc needs to prove that he can coach up again and not just coach in a way that's like a championship team is already basically built. We just need someone who can keep this shit together. Because as he's shown in his last 2 tenures in the Clippers, like even when you switch a whole new roster with a different bunch of superstars or even stars, he couldn't get it done. So to me, it's like you got to show that this is a youthful movement that's going on in the NBA. LeBron and them is literally on their way out. He should have went to New Orleans. Let me see what you can do with Zion and them boys. Let's see if you can coach them up and get them to be a serious playoff contender. Not saying championship, but like out of the first round. Then you can get a job like that. But I don't think Doc is the key for fixing the 76ers.
I mean, he's an upgraded head coach though.
He's an upgrade, but I ain't saying much.
You never know. That could be the difference maker though. That's what we always used to say about Philadelphia. Like, yo, man, they just need to get the damn Brett Brown. What we've been saying? Brett Brown need to get the hell on. He need to get out of there. He need to get out of there. He need to get out of there. Now, where it seems to be a upgraded head coaching, that could be the difference maker. We'll see. We don't know.
LeBron and AD turning up. Look, LeBron about to shoot up. Oh, he wanted to shoot them out the gym.
You know what I like about this situation with Doc? I'm really excited to see what he does in Philly, man. Because kind of just to add on to what B was saying, you know, it came to a point where we're like, okay, Brett Brown, you're not the guy. Doc is an upgrade over Brett Brown. That's easy. That's an easy analysis. Whether it's going to take him, that remains to be seen. But nevertheless, you know, he's definitely an upgrade. What I liked about what he said, though, is that he said he wanted to retire, but he couldn't pass up this opportunity to coach this team. So there's something he sees that he thinks he can work with to, if not get them to a title, get them close to handing off to the title guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like. And I'm really, because
That's what Doc said?
Yeah, he said he didn't say those words, but he said he was really looking forward to retire, but he couldn't pass up this opportunity to coach a team like guys like Embiid and Simmons.
That makes me even more worried. That the nigga was ready to call it quits until he's seen that, oh, this is an easy, you know, transition right here with this squad.
I don't think he's looking at it that way. I think he's looking at it. I think he's looking at the talent.
I see what you're saying, Ken. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe he sees something. We got a super chat question from BZ.
He can't even keep his damn shoes on.
BZ820 he said, do you think the Browns are going to make the playoffs by how the way the playoffs are set up this year with 7 teams in each conference?
They should make the playoffs. I didn't know that was a
that's the new format.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a new format. But they should win the division, actually, based on the talent that they have. Based on the talent that they have, they should win the division. But over Baltimore, yeah, they got more talent on both. Look, you saw what Baltimore's full extent is against the champs. They got their ass whooped.
But the champs not in their division though.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, when we're talking about the holes in Baltimore, like a talented team should be able to expose that. The Titans did that. You know what I mean? If the Titans can do that, which they're a talented team as well, then the Browns should be able to do the same thing. However, at least the Titans got a quarterback that can, manage a game. We don't even know what Baker can really manage this yet. So based off the roster, they should win the division. However, I do expect them to still get to the playoffs. Like, it's the AFC at this point.
I know they did it there. So if it's 7 teams, that means what? The 1 seed automatically get a bye, and then all the 6 teams play out. So that means 2 teams don't get a bye no more. Then, if that's what.
Yeah. You just yeah.
So yeah, that means the team with the best record get the bye, and then 2 through 6, whatever, they fight it out or whatever. Okay.
Is this permanent or is this just for COVID?
I don't know. I don't know if Beasley's still in here. 820, he's still in there, but yeah, that's
yeah, you know what? I no, they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna win the division. I still got the Ravens beating them.
Not with the coach is the only thing. I think in terms of the roster,
I think the coach is good though.
Because it is a very solid, strong roster. But when you start looking at the coaches, that's when you start debate faces. So I like that they started out 3-1.
They're not gonna win the division. The Browns is not gonna win the AFC.
I'm not saying they win in the division. I'm saying they should, but they're not. I just think that, and then Ken, you talking about coaching, you was just talking shit about Harbaugh last week. So
yeah. Oh, when I say coaching, I'm talking about Kevin Stefanski.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Stefanski is doing he's showing that he's competent, at least for the first 4 weeks for me with the Browns. He let Baker try to do his thing. I think the first 2 weeks or whatever, he saw he ain't shit. So let's run this ball. And that's why Nick Chubb got hurt so early, because they was running the ball so damn much. Like, run the ball and you see that we get wins. As long as we manage the clock, they're literally taking the ball out of his hands as far as Baker when it comes to even making throws. They said, I'd rather have Jarvis Landry throw a touchdown to Odell than your goofy ass. So he's showing you the full, the full case of weapons that the Browns have always had for the last 2-3 seasons. So I like this coach. He's at least showing that he's competent. We'll see if he can do more. I'm not guaranteed. Again, I think based off what I've seen, they should get into the playoffs. That should not be, especially if you add another team, they should get into the playoffs.
I got to look at the rest of their schedule, but I think there's some cultural resetting he has to do in the game. And what I mean by that is third and fourth quarters, you're up 10, 15, whatever, closing out games and believing that you're going to close out those games. So instead of being your typical Browns and blowing it, which they almost did. So that's what I'm talking about. Those are little things you got to do.
To answer your question, here's the Browns' remaining schedule. So they got the Colts this upcoming week at home. They got the Steelers at Steelers. They got Cincinnati at Cincinnati. They got Raiders at home, Texans at home, Eagles at home, Jaguars at Jaguars, Tennessee at Tennessee, Ravens at home, Giants at Giants, Jets at Jets, and then the final game is the Steelers at home.
I see only 3 to 4 losses based off the rest of that schedule. So that means they should, again, that's a great play. Yeah. If you only, how many losses they got now? Like 1 or 2?
3-1. So you're saying 11-5. So you're looking at 11-5.
I'm saying 11-5. 11-5. 11-5.
You really trusting the Browns to go 11-5?
I'm trusting as far as if they keep doing this same game plan that I've been seeing for the last 3 weeks, the way they've been winning these games, I think they can win 11. You saw that they played the Jets, the Giants. Like, look at these garbage ass teams that they playing. They go on like a 4-game stretch where they playing the Eagles. You was naming the shit. Like, I was looking at like these Jacksonville. These teams ain't shit. You should easily be able to beat them. If you beat the teams that you're supposed to beat, that you can, and then obviously you got the Bengals in your division.
Man, the Ravens whooped the Browns' ass in the first game, 38-6.
I ain't say they was gonna beat the Ravens.
Oh my God!
I got them losing to the Steelers twice and the Ravens again, and then also the Titans.
And they played Washington. They've been playing the NFC East.
That's what I'm saying. They should be able to get to the playoffs based off that.
I don't know, man. Something about the Browns I don't trust. I don't trust the Browns.
It's because it's the Browns. It's the Browns.
Maybe that's what it is. I just don't trust
you.
them.
Ain't mad. I'm not disagreeing on all that. Like, for me to say this is a hot take. It's a hot take.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about the Browns, man. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I would be shocked. Like, I mean, yeah, if they fuck around and like, you know, be fighting with Baltimore for the AFC North, I'd be like, wow, okay, but nah, I don't trust them.
AD got 8 points, y'all. I just want to just.
Hey, Ken, trust me. Hey, Ken, trust me. I am paying attention to this. Trust me.
8 points. 8.
So, hey, Ken, maybe he'll shut us up. Maybe he will shut us up in the fourth quarter. I don't know. But as of right now, AD is playing like a how. He playing like a how.
He better go ahead and push the lead. AD need to go on a run and push this shit to 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Then let LeBron try to close it out.
Yeah.
Miami got to keep it close. They got to stay within 3 points, otherwise it's a wrap.
Shit, you already know 8 points. I think if Miami stay within like 8 points.
Nah, because like y'all said, LeBron is going to start trying to take over fourth quarter.
Yeah, but he's been playing sloppy too.
Yeah,
he has been, but he's usually more focused in the fourth, at least to keep it interesting. But I want to give a shout out to Darvin Ham. I think he's an assistant coach for who was he with? I think he's with the Clippers on their coaching staff.
Oh, for real?
No, not the Clippers. He's with some other organization's coaching staff that I forgot it. But he's the lead for the Pacers head coaching job.
Oh, okay.
And possibly the Clippers as well, but he's the lead for the Pacers head coaching job.
That's what's up, man. More black coaches, man. That's what's up. That's what we want.
He came from the Bucks coaching tree. Budenholzer.
Okay.
He was a Budenholzer in Atlanta, and he's with them now in Milwaukee.
Okay.
So now he's getting his time to shine. Just want to shout out him.
I love it, man. I love it.
Hey,
See what Bam did on that? That's what the Heat have been doing a lot of, those little tricks and shit.
Yeah.
And how AD pushing away
do that throughout a whole game, you can get away with enough of it because the ref's not going to call it all. So it's really smart coaching and by Spo and by Jimmy and everybody else. Because that's where ever since after game 2, that's all the Heat have been doing is just really Okay. All right.
He got AD literally grabbed him and pulled him back. Look at it. He's pushing him back.
You said Bam or AD? Because Bam had his shirt, his shorts.
From the angle I saw AD hook him.
Nah, Bam grabbed him by his leg on their play.
So how many fouls Bam
saw
got?
the hook after he grabbed him.
He probably got 2 or 3 fouls already.
Wow. But see, those are the little things that I've been talking about. So LeBron just hit what would have been a huge 3, but Bam get called for a foul. Kuzma makes a very lazy pass. So these are the things that
they've been making lazy passes all game. You're right.
Yeah, it's like they're I don't even know what it is, honestly. At this point, it's like they got to see that the Heat are like up in their body on every single.
Man, Heat is playing defense, man.
Exactly. So it's like they're not used to a team playing like that type of close contact, physical type of defense.
And I think Heat has figured that out too, man. They know that.
Do they?
Lakers not making no adjustments.
I don't know if they know it or not. Like,
I
look
think
at the free throw discrepancy. We talk 20-5.
They more aggressive.
I don't know if they're more aggressive.
But we already knew this though. How many times have I said on this show?
The Lakers are not getting the calls. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. The Lakers are not getting the same amount of calls that the Heat are getting.
I'm not gonna say that because they shooting. They taking jump shots.
We're watching the same game.
AD and them they ain't tough in the paint. They don't have a big paint presence, especially now that Miami's basically gone small.
He's not getting those touch calls that they're getting.
LeBron got some calls. Not like he's gotten a call.
Bro, they have 5 free throw attempts.
How many?
We can't argue. We can't say that they're getting the same amount of calls when they're not shooting free throws.
No, I'm saying they're not driving to the basket either. They're all taking jump shots. Jump shots have been the reason why LeBron has been shooting that 3-point shot at the NBA logo. Look, he about to try to shoot it again.
But in the first half, they were attacking the basket. That's why LeBron's been complaining a lot.
He always complain a lot, though.
I know, but it's because he's not getting the similar calls.
Man.
That's broke. Oh, he made that shit. Oh, he trying to get a little bounce in his step. Get the fuck out of here. Because the league getting a little bigger now, you can play. You don't have to worry about the pressure of making shots.
Yeah, Miami they got to start executing. They're getting good looks. They're just not executing.
That fool, what's that dude name?
Kuzma is nothing but a walking foul. Like, you don't have to foul to win it. You could like.
Oh, Leonard, like he got one of them little hair nets on that they wear in the restaurants and shit.
He do.
Why are you holding the? Look at it. He gonna hold a shot up like that shit barely went in. And you holding it up like you out here putting up 30.
I think that got him into double digits, right?
Now he got 13 now, but it's just like, bro, you ain't out here balling. Like, so why are you holding the shit?
What up, man? How y'all doing, man?
What's good? We just watching the game.
This nigga. Nick, get your man's Rondo off the court, bro.
Bruh, chill out. Rondo's the reason why they got there, all right?
Rondo the MVP if they win this series.
Rondo has been shooting like shit the last couple of games. You better
Rondo always shoots like shit, but if you give a man the open look, he got to take it, right? You miss all the shots you don't make. They got Don Chill.
Yeah, at the free throw line. You take away these free throws from Miami, that should be keeping them in the game, man.
Playing aggressive.
Especially they got these white boys at the line.
They are being
Anthony,
aggressive,
too.
but I see the Lakers being aggressive. And they don't get the same call. I refuse to. As physical as Miami play, there's no way they foul less than the Lakers.
What foul calls are you talking about? Is there one that's egregious that you're just saying like they didn't give them that? Because I literally just seen them get a foul call. Bam got a foul call on AD. You was just talking about how you broke that down.
Well, he was holding, but he was holding.
That's a foul call, shit. You saying they're aggressive?
So I point to one, and you and I both saw it where LeBron got pushed in the back and they didn't call it.
When LeBron
LeBron been playing football this whole series. Now I know you ain't talking this whole playoffs. LeBron been running over everybody. They ain't caught nothing. And AD play like he a guard. He want to shoot all day. He don't.
That's what I'm saying. AD ain't the guy in the paint. So like, what calls it again? AD been shooting threes this whole game.
Even his post up game is finesse. He's not going towards the basket. He's always fading away. So they're not really getting fouled.
They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job on AD.
You see, look, that was perfect defense. No foul call, no nothing.
And Andre Iguodala is
guarding
on
every play. Come on now. This nigga broke.
That should be embarrassing that Andre Iguodala can guard AD one-on-one without help.
Very embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. Iggy's an elite defender now. That's not embarrassing.
Nah, but at the same time, Iggy was an elite defender. Iggy's old now. Iggy's old now.
You remember we laughed earlier when we talked about him guarding LeBron in this series? We laughed about it. How can he guard Anthony Davis when he's supposed to be one of the best power forwards in the league?
Not even that he's supposed to be the best player in the league, one of the best.
Yeah. No, if Andre Iguodala is guarding AD, I'm giving the ball to AD every time. AD, you got to work out. You got to work out. Bro.
Look, he don't like the post. He about to pass it out.
But I think that's also brilliant. Like they're being physical with him. He don't like that shit.
Yeah, nah.
So
Iggy had to slap his ass.
You got fouls to give. You commit those fouls. Upset these motherfuckers.
You want these niggas at the line because these niggas sometimes be suspect at the line.
Yes.
LeBron is AD.
Yeah, LeBron is very suspect at the line.
AD be suspect too.
Nah, he's been. I think he's 100% in the finals. Like he's been making pretty much. I think since the Denver series, he's been making a lot of his free throws. I know what series you were talking about, but since then, AD has played up his free throw shooting.
I think it was Portland, and I think it was maybe Houston too.
Yeah, but since Denver, he's been killing it. But yeah, I mean, y'all right. He does need to. They need to put him in the post a little bit more.
He don't like it, bro. He don't like it.
Yeah, it's him. He's
too hot. It's too hot.
He needs to put himself in the post.
Like, does he want to win a ring? Because y'all make a very valid point with these mid-range shots.
I mean,
threes. See, that's what he needs.
It makes him one-dimensional, and it's easy. You can guard that with anybody out there. They can switch on him or anything.
If I'm guarding AD and he wants to shoot jumpers and stuff,
push, come on.
Yeah,
these niggas AD on the ground. Somebody's open in the corner. Shit.
Same thing with Joel Embiid. Like if I'm a 7-footer guarding Joel Embiid and he wants to shoot jump shots and threes, I'm like, shit, all right, bet.
That's a win. Yeah, that's a win for me.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm Joel, you should be able to want to punish fools down low.
I would expect LeBron to tell him to get his butt on the block.
Thank you. Like,
LeBron ain't gonna try to change his game at this point, bro. It's like you can't teach your old dog new tricks.
It ain't about changing the game. It's according to your matchups. If you know you got the upper hand in the matchup, I'll be like, AD, man, look, you got this.
LeBron is he's giving Anthony Davis the world-class service because what's gonna happen this summer, B? What is AD this summer? Free agent. Yeah, free agent. He can't cuss him out. You see what happened when Kobe was trying to cuss out Dwight Howard and get his shit act together? That motherfucker dipped. And LeBron was like,
LeBron ain't cussing out AD the way Kobe was cussing out Dwight Howard now. Come on.
He needs to if you want him to be in the paint.
Two different type of people. We all
wanna be
knew
in the
Kobe was asshole when it came to playing ball.
I just think he at least needs 5 to 7 touches down there.
He does. He
a
really
game.
does.
That's it.
He
Like
really
he don't
does.
have to always be down there, but
Yeah, we ain't saying AD to be Shaq,
To
but
me,
like
yeah.
to me, fourth quarter, he should be working in the post in the fourth quarter.
It's kind of like what B said though. You exploit matchups. If I got a Andre Iguodala is a fucking guard. If I got a guard on me, we going in the block, and we gonna go down there 8 times in a row until you switch it or until you double team. I'm gonna force you to make a move. I'm not gonna not go down there because I know I'm bigger than this guy.
Thank you.
The Los Angeles Lakers are 55-0 and leading after third quarter. God,
it's about to be 55-1, Nick.
chill out, Ken. You over here be gas. You just saying that just so you can make your prediction. That's what y'all see.
Nah,
what
they
you
about to
doing,
be
Ken.
55-1, man.
tryna-
I see it.
You're trying to
I
put your
don't
curse on the
see
Heat.
heart. I don't see heart, nigga. Heart.
You're trying to put a curse on the Heat so you can be right about the Lakers winning.
And did y'all see where they got a petition for Kuzma not to get a ring if they win?
He playing better than them other niggas.
I
playing
hadn't
better
watched
than
it. I
Danny
hadn't.
Green.
Who is this game?
They hate Kuzma. They hate Kuzma for no
I ain't
reason.
watched none of this game. I just got here, but
Kuzma, he just can't play defense. He has slow feet. He can't play defense to save
And
his
Kuzma
life.
can
That's
talk
why
his
Jimmy's
shit.
always
That's-
attacking him in the pick and rolls, but everybody does, honestly. But yeah, like Danny Green, he's been playing better than Danny Green. KCP just showed up again tonight, but you can't trust him. You really can't trust Kuzma, but in terms of how he's been playing, he's been producing. Danny Green is just straight ass.
yeah, Danny Green is the one who needed his title strip.
Damn. Can you be talking about Danny Green like a scoring lover? It's like you will never want to fuck with that nigga again.
Man, because Nick, you know what his job is. It's very simple.
He's old.
And he's shooting. You're not too old to shoot, though. Catch and shoot. Like, you just sit there, you wait for the ball, and then you shoot it. You're supposed to be shooting at a damn near a 40% clip. He's shooting 25%. And he can't really play defense anymore. He was a 3-and-D guy. So now if you're not making threes, why are you out here? For the threat of making a three? I don't have to run out there to guard you.
This if the Lakers win this championship, they got the most players that you can hate. Because you got people that hate Kuz, you got people that hate Danny Green, you got people that hate KCP.
Oh man, KCP, bro. Hey, pick a day. Pick it any day, any time, and just put them all in a hat and pull them out, and I can tell you what's wrong with them.
That's it. You got like I said, you got Danny Green, Kuzma, KCP, J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters, JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. That's 7 names of people who could.
And that shows you just how great LeBron is. He can take
it really does
the league and get you to the finals at least.
Yeah, but
Marty McFly Seth on this team would be great.
The thing about it is that all they have to do is just be 3/4 of the way good. Just be effective when you're out on the court. That's it. But when you're not that, it just makes everything so much harder for LeBron and AD to get wins. But when they rolling, Lakers damn near unbeatable. We've seen it. But I think the pressure, KCP has never played in the finals, but Danny Green has. All right, y'all.
Well, before we get to the fourth quarter, let me get y'all week 5 NFL picks. First one, we got Tampa Bay at Chicago.
That's easy. That's Tommy Brady.
Yeah.
Nick Foles was fool's gold.
Yeah,
Foles gold.
I got Tampa.
I'm going with Chicago.
Okay.
Wow. Why, Nick?
I got a little juice left in my Nick Foles bandwagon. The second one, we got Jacksonville at Houston.
Houston will get the first win of the season.
Yep.
Ooh, Houston 0-4? Wow.
Yes. That's why they fired O'Brien.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Watson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Watson too, man. I don't want to pick against Watson.
But he done had a tough schedule though. So
He has.
he's played. Who has he played this year?
The
He
Chiefs,
played.
the Chiefs.
He started the season off against the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs. They
Get
played the
Rondo
Ravens.
out of here.
They played the Chiefs, Ravens, somebody else tough, and all his games have been tough. He had no easy games.
The last game is Philly at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I'm going Philly.
I feel you on that, Nick. I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I just don't feel like I feel like Pittsburgh has a great defense that we all recognize, but I think Big Ben's done.
They undefeated, man.
Yeah, but they've been playing scrubs.
The defense is tough though.
That defense is tough, but
And Wentz don't have play.
Wentz don't have playmakers, but he making plays.
They're playing like shit too. Man, they probably beat the shit out of the Eagles, bro.
Hey, how do we do with our picks last week?
I still got it up. Last week, Shelton, you picked the Chiefs and the Cowboys, so you was 1 for 1 last week. You are 4 and 5 right now overall
Oh, wow.
this season. Yeah, you will dumpster juice right there.
Oh wow.
I'm the lead dog, and I plan to stay that way. I'm 7 and 2. But I did just pick the Chicago Bears, and also I picked
What a
Philly.
three.
So I may be 7 and 4 under this.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Miami can't buy a bucket right now.
Bro, like, but shit, the Lakers helping them out.
You sure I'm 4 and 5?
2 missed threes.
I don't think so. I was 2 and 1 after the first week, and I missed 2 last week. I think I'm 5 and 4.
You're trying to be over 500.
Yeah.
55 and 1.
Hey, boy. Hey, Ken, America been waiting for a white dude who looked like Lil Pump, but is respectable to be in the NBA for a minute.
55 and 1.
Can't keep saying that. 55 and 1.
Hey, B, how long would you leave AD on the sideline? Like, you got a chance to go 3-1. Do you
7 minutes. He got to be in by the 7-minute mark.
Do you take a chance with your team struggling? Or do you go ahead and just try to get this lead
I say bring him
or
in.
this win?
Yeah, bring him in around like the 6.5 mark. I would see what they can do because they still got the lead. So I would say at around the 6:30 mark, bring AD back in and see if he can, because that give you enough time to where if he's playing like a hoe, you can still kind of like, okay, wait a minute.
He's already in.
He's already in now?
You got to bring him in now, man.
Yeah, he's in right now.
Oh, he is? Okay.
You got to go ahead and try to win this game at this moment.
Yeah.
And try to put Miami away, at least build some type of lead. Because right now, not like guys are making shots, but they're not at the same time. So, you can't trust Caruso or Rondo. You had to get Rondo out. He's shooting dumbass threes.
If Rondo's open, you gotta take the shot, Ken. So, don't bash the guy for shooting when it's basketball.
What happened with Rondo is that, it'll be a regression towards the mean. So at some point, the shots he was making, because he was making a lot of shots that you didn't expect. So this is him just kind of the law of averages evening out. So, but it's happening in like 2-3 games. So in the 2 games that they need to win, you kind of, if the law of averages hold out and the regression, all that stuff holds out, then he'll start making those shots in games that'll help them win the series. But right now, he ain't helping. He ain't even running the offense good. To be honest, like Rondo can help out in other ways, but offensively, he's made bad passes. He's missed layups. It's just not his night.
Yeah, they got the right lineup on the floor right now. They got Caruso at the point with LeBron,
Yep, I like that repo.
AD. Oh, I forgot to drop behind a little bit.
I like that repost. That's what you do. Don't pass it out and shoot it. Repost it. Let him go to work. Invite the double team. Pass out of it. Caruso, don't shoot that shit. Just give it back to him.
I love how Spoelstra knows exactly when to call timeouts. He knows it. As soon as LeBron, like, all right, I see LeBron do a turnaround fadeaway. Okay, timeout. All right, let's regroup.
Shelton.
Yo.
Jimmy B, baby. Joe B. I mean, not Jimmy B. Joe Burrow.
Hey, Joey B, baby.
Let's get something straight about that. Joe Burrow did not win that game.
Boy,
I saw him saying he won his first game. I was like, he didn't win his first game. Joe Mixon did, scoring 3 touchdowns. That's who won that game, and I appreciate it because I had him on my fantasy team. But he won that game. Period.
Joe Burrow, look. Here's the thing about Joe Burrow. We see in Joe Burrow what we don't see in Sammy Darnold. We see a competent quarterback. We see a team that seems to kind of rally and galvanize themselves around them, and they believe that they can win games. And Joe Burrow has already a 300-point game. He's playing with confidence. He's running the ball in. They got Joe Mixon back there that can run it, so now they can have a good balance on offense. Now it's up to the coach. They got something to work with, man. You need to stop shitting on Joe B.
Yeah, the only thing I would say about the Jets and the Giants is a little bit different is that the Bengals and Jets, the Bengals actually have players that Burrow can throw to. Donald ain't got shit for real. But outside of that, I agree with everything you're saying. Like
I guess what I was saying, the it factor.
He has QBR is like 4. Come on, man.
He got it, bro. He
that
got
man
it,
throwing
man.
8-yard passes. I ain't seen him throw a pass beyond 8 yards yet. Come on, man.
You ain't watching the game. You're clearly not watching the
game on purpose because I want to see what everybody's seeing, and it ain't there.
Hey, Ken.
He hating.
Ken,
it ain't there.
He hating any capping right now. You just take that hat off. You capping.
It ain't there. He's playing Jacksonville. Let's see this guy do something.
But that's the thing, though. You got to beat teams like Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lose
won the first game
if you're supposed to be good.
He should have won the first game against the Chargers, but the refs called that game,
Nah, the Chargers defense was all over him.
And he still almost won the game.
No. He's not good. Now they got a bad team. Now he's doing what he can do. But to say somebody just said he's killing it. Come on, man.
I ain't go that far. He's a rookie.
I say he's killing it.
Somebody say he's killing it. This man is not killing it. Nothing.
He is killing it right now.
He's taking what the defense gives him, which is very important and good to do. He's playing within himself. So of course they ain't opened the playbook for him yet. But once again, if you can't throw the ball downfield, Dwayne Haskins, nothing's gonna happen.
So I'm gonna record some tape and send it to you.
I watched at least a half of that game for that reason. I just wanted to see what he was going to do. And I was trying to see what Gardner Minshew was going to do. Who has a higher QBR?
Nothing.
Let me see his QBR. I think he's ranked. Let me see. Joe Burrow QBR.
What does QBR have to do with anything?
Everything, man. That's where he's ranked. That's what he does.
Bro, we are looking at wins and losses at the end of the day. Your main argument was that he don't win.
He still don't win.
He won. He just won.
I ain't saying he's gonna go winless, but he's not gonna be a winning quarterback.
Bro, he won't have a winning record. Of course, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna go from 0 to hero. But you see the progression. He's better than what you're saying he is.
He's not. No, he's not. I would rather have John Kitna than Joe Burrow. John Kitna over Joe Burrow. Come on, man.
Let me get back to the game. The only thing I'll say to that, Shelton, is we've seen Kitna play a sustained number of games in the NFL, so it's kind of hard to compare the two.
It is. I'm gonna give him some time, but it's not where everybody says. That's mostly my thing. It's not where everybody says he is right now. He's not there. And I don't know if he's going to ever get there. And I don't understand how people can be like that. We saw
55-1.
55-1.
AD just went. Why is AD sitting down like that?
Bro, AD had a chance to pull free and pass the ball. Again, he's just not aggressive. Oh man.
The timeout was everything. Just now.
AD down. AD down. Somebody call Manny.
Nuts. But it's just the lack of aggression. So I'm
Manny.
gonna go back to what you guys were talking about earlier. Like he could pump fake and then drive to the rim, but to pass to, like, again, the wrong nigga shooting the basketball. Why is Markieff being more aggressive than you are? And I understand that the ball rotations has play a factor in that and what Miami is dictating on offense. But we also know that when it comes to it, who would you rather have shoot the shot? If you're AD, do you trust yourself over Markieff? Come on, man. It makes no sense.
His QBR, he's the 24th ranked quarterback in the league right now, as far as QBR, by the way, out of 32. Dwayne Haskins is in last place, and I hope he picks it up, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I do too, man. I'm pulling for Haskins. I know he's in a tough situation. You know, he hasn't looked all that good from what I've seen so far. But I haven't watched a lot of his games, so but I know no one talks about him.
They don't.
I think he was a secondary pick for them that they reached on. Not to say that
they wanted. No, remember the owner likes Haskins. So it wasn't that. I think what happened was last year the coach didn't like him and basically he did what he did to the other black quarterbacks over there. And he basically damn near ruined Haskins. So now, you know, they're trying to get somebody in that can believe in him. But all the reports say that the owner likes Haskins, which is why they got rid of the coach. But
now, yeah, Burrow looks better than Haskins, by the way. And that's just the truth. I think that Haskins, to me, it looks like he's not studying the game. Like he's not, I don't know how serious he takes it, but he looks in over his head a little bit right now. Watching him play. He just, now he makes some plays. Now, don't get me wrong, he makes some plays, but I'm saying a consistent game, I ain't seen him put one together yet. Now he has no running attack whatsoever. They got, I think, Peyton Barber playing running back, and Gibson, I don't know who the Gibson guy is. He's playing, and who's the other
Antonio
one?
Gibson.
Antonio Gibson and McKinnon is the other. So he really don't have no kind of running game whatsoever to support him. But we talked about that earlier. There's no excuses out there. If you're a starting quarterback in the NFL, I don't care if you're a rookie. I don't care if it's your 10th year. I don't care what it is. There's no excuses. You're a starter in the NFL. You're an elite player to be a starter. So you're going to be held at a higher standard. I'm not going to say, oh, he's a rookie, give him time. No. If you're a starter, you're a starter. Now, I'm not going to say Joe. I think I'm being misunderstood a little bit. I'm not saying Joe Burrow is trash. I'm just saying Joe Burrow is not an elite quarterback. I don't see it. I don't see him becoming one.
No one ever said he was an elite quarterback right now. Say,
oh my gosh!
Outside of me, I mean, of course, you know, I'm gonna say he's a legend, but he's proven that he's the number one overall pick, at least in my eyes, based off what I'm seeing on these games with the Bengals. He's showcasing that he can lead a team and he's not gonna fuck it up like Dalton or like Palmer did back in the day.
I think he will be Dalton 2.0. He's closer to Andy Dalton than he is to Deshaun. You know what I'm saying?
Deshaun Watson?
or Patrick Mahomes. He's closer to Andy Dalton.
You're naming anomalies right now. I'm telling you, he's not gonna fuck it up. That's all I'm really saying. You just talking about. I never compared him to Patty Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. And that white boy just banked. He just, hey.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you a white man, the bank stay open for you. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron just made a play. Everybody talking about you don't have no time. No.
$55-1. Watch it happen.
Hey, kid, you starting to see the superstar come out. And he guarding LBJ for the fourth quarter.
Nah, Jimmy been average since that first quarter.
As soon as I said that, LeBron just literally went through the lane and got it and one. You can't guard LeBron.
Yeah, I'm definitely ahead of y'all.
Yeah, that's bad defense. I don't know if that was supposed to be a switch on that or what. Because Caruso let him go.
Traveling.
At least LeBron hitting his free throws.
Good foul. They can't get no rebounds, though.
Definitely.
That's what's killing Miami right now. They can't get no rebound.
That's a good playoff foul right there.
That is a good playoff foul. They just need to get a rebound.
Yeah, that was a travel like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh damn! Me and Shelton way ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are.
Boy, James be
tell
trying
AD
to prove he
to
can shoot.
Get out this man here. Why don't you play? Why don't you do something?
And I just looked it up, man, just so y'all know. In Andy Dalton's first season, they went 9-7 and made the playoffs, and he threw for over 3,300 yards. So for those who say that Joe Burrow is not Andy Dalton, you're right. He's not there.
Let me ask you one question. So, at any point of Andy Dalton's career, did you ever want him to be your quarterback?
No, Joe Burrow.
Okay, I didn't ask you about Joe Burrow. I just asked you about Andy Dalton. At any point, so the stats you're reading off about Andy Dalton literally mean shit.
Right. What I'm saying is,
because at no point in time did those stats look sexy to you.
I'm saying to the ones who said that he's better than Andy Dalton, like don't compare him to Andy Dalton. That's your comparison.
He has Andy Dalton never had an A factor.
Neither does Joe Burrow. He's showcasing he has an it factor, bro. He had it. He had it in college, and he had it his senior year of college at that. But he never had it before, and he won't have it after.
That's you predicting that off of
it is. It's
rookie
definitely
year. So that's all I'm gonna say.
It's definitely a prediction, and I could be wrong, but I doubt it. LeBron is getting every rebound. I tell you what,
he's getting every rebound.
Just enough for
and Bam did a good defensive job on AD. Y'all keep saying Bam ain't shit to AD, but Bam is showing his worth defensively against AD, which is what I expected to happen.
Yeah, it's more or less the other guys not holding.
Yeah, but
not boxing out.
80 ain't been right since game 3. Like this is the soft AD.
That's what I'm saying. Then you throw in the Bam factor, who's coming in.
Man, look.
I get what you're saying. You're right. I'm just saying. Then you factor in.
I got you.
A confident Bam that's coming back. Yeah, that's a bad mix.
But it's like I said earlier today when we were talking about that. AD stops AD.
Yep, and he's doing it now.
My
shot though.
My thing
It's
is
like-
this. My thing is this about my bad. I just gotta say
Go
this.
ahead.
LeBron stayed complaining about like this is the NBA Finals, my nigga. Like we don't give a fuck about you being LeBron. Like if you're trying to score, we're trying to stop you. Like don't be surprised that we gonna get physical with you.
He get fouled a lot, man.
I get
Hey,
you, but that's because he's the
Shaq
biggest
used to get
motherfucker
like
on the
that,
court.
too.
That's part of being a superstar. Most of you superstars got fouled a lot. Think
I'm just
about
saying, but Shaq used to get this like that too, though.
yeah.
But they was way more physical with Shaq than they are with LeBron.
And
But
he's
but
physical back
because
too.
of the physicality of it,
That's
the
what I'm saying. They
constant
were way more
hitting.
physical with Shaq than LeBron.
but
LeBron
still,
just got hit on his arm.
There's
That was
no
it.
way you're gonna constantly let somebody hit you and be cool with it. Like at some point, you get over that shit.
These
Yeah,
guys
but-
need to go to. I tell you what,
That's
they
if-
need to go
that's
to
if
Tyler
we
Hero
playing-
every time down.
That's if we playing pickup basketball. Ken. Like,
Lakers are 0-8 in threes this quarter, dude. Stop shooting threes.
But they've gotten 7 of those 8 rebounds though, B.
I mean, yeah, they have, but I'm just saying, like, it's broke. Like, what?
Yeah.
If I'm Miami, I'm letting KCP shoot the Brock. I'm letting them shoot it. We take
Yeah, I would too. If it wasn't for second shots, second chance baskets, and these fouls on these second
Yeah.
chance rebounds,
Yeah.
they would be getting beat by about 10 right now.
Yep, they sure would.
But I would go to Tyler Hero every time down at this point because that boy, he's
But
something else.
that's why they're gonna lose this game. That's why the Lakers gonna lose this game.
I mean,
Yeah, they're gonna shoot themselves out of it. You right?
I'm,
'Cause AD is gonna
I'm
hide.
still flabbergasted that Tyler Hero has a Black Lives Matter and he's killing niggas on the court. What is going on?
That's good
We-
movement for him to
we
get around.
talked about this last week. You can't
You know what I'm
say
saying?
that. We talked about this last
Well,
week.
he's
Can't say that.
he's still wearing it. He's still wearing it. And I mean,
They say he's shooting at niggas and they ain't arrested him.
right, dude. Man, dude, if Miami tie this series up, dude, wow.
Yeah,
They're
they deserve a ring just for tying it up. if
They're
they
gonna
do
tie
that.
it up. I haven't seen anything from the Lakers that give me an indication that they can close. AD's MIA. They can't hit a 3. Rondo isn't playing well. Miami, everybody can score on their team and their confidence is high. They're just waiting for the Lakers to tighten up. It's gonna happen.
Man,
Oh, yeah. Y'all, we gotta go to
Shit, who else besides LeBron has really scored in the last couple of possessions?
Nobody.
yeah, nobody. Yeah, Brian been keeping him in the game just because,
Yeah.
like what Sheldon said, foul. You know, getting to the free throw line, getting second chance points. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
fine.
We've seen the Rockets do that where they can't hit a 3, but they keep shooting, even though that's their offense. But
Miami just need to box out because that's what's killing them. They're not in good box out position.
Nah,
'cause
it
they
ain't even about the
boxing.
box out. It's about like they shooting 3-pointers and they got that hot. You know how like they ricochet off the rim.
Yeah, the long
So, like,
rebounds.
Yeah.
You still got to turn. My
Right.
coach would yell at us about turning and putting your body on somebody.
it's like
Oh,
LeBron. Yeah.
Rondo back in too.
I mean, you need high IQ guys. I mean, down the stretch. Rondo can make winning plays, but it's like who's going to step up defensively? So LeBron can't guard Jimmy, and then turn around and guard Bam, and then turn around and guard Hero.
See, case in point, it just happened. What just happened was LeBron and AD caused Miami to switch. So you had Bam on LeBron, and AD had Jimmy Butler on him. Why wouldn't you go in the post in that play? And LeBron shot a 3.
Well, Lakers getting their calls now.
So that was the perfect example of what we were talking
Oh, he
about.
made it. Wow. I'm surprised.
Man, y'all ahead, man. Y'all
Ruining the damn game for me. I don't know what the hell going on. They over here.
yeah.
But if I got AD and Jimmy Butler switched off on him, why would you go in the post? I don't understand why LeBron would take a 3. Well, AD backed off. So it's kind of like AD is like hiding in the shadows right now.
Now, can the Lakers get a stop?
That's the
Don't
question.
y'all say shit because y'all ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's gonna be hard for me. Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Oh, he scored.
Fuck you, show.
That's that dumb shit. What I'm saying, what Nick Rondo? Why is he doing that?
It is next season already on our TV.
You talking about the foul?
Yes.
That's his usual thing. He usually pokes it out from the back.
But it hasn't been working. You know what I mean?
He usually
He usually pokes it out from the back. Pause.
I'm just saying.
Because you know he hasn't been getting that call, or they've been calling that attempt to strip on him every time. It's happened a couple of times. And what happens is he gets the defense. He gets out of defensive positions and it messes up the rotations, or it puts everybody else in compromising positions when he does that. That's what I'm saying. Like right now is not the time to really take those sort of gambles. You know what I'm saying? So
those are the gambles that make him a playmaker, though. Like he's a pesky defensive guy. Like he used to. I think he led the league in steals at one point in time in his career. Like he that's his thing.
They can't.
Like you got to play. Yeah.
If Lakers win this game just based off AD performance this game and last game, Brian gonna be the Finals MVP.
Oh, for sure.
Brian gonna be the Finals MVP.
I think the other thing is I don't know if it's side out. I don't know if the Heat are in free throw in the penalty. If the Lakers are in the penalty, but you're also letting them shoot free throws without the clock moving. So you gotta force the Heat to put up some type of shot and hope they miss it. So that's all.
Oh, it didn't count. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was.
They got AD on Jimmy.
They're gonna check.
Well, that's gonna count.
They're gonna check.
It didn't.
Both of y'all.
Oh no, it didn't. That don't count. That was still in his hand. Yeah, that didn't count. Jimmy Garden Brian.
Look at AD running around like a role player.
I'm turn y'all down.
KCP won't.
Sorry, I know. I'm sorry, kid. My bad, kid.
KCP wants this thing.
I'm gonna holler at y'all at halftime.
Halftime. This is the fourth quarter.
Yo, KCP wants this.
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was a
I'm
big
talking
bucket
about.
by KCP.
You gotta have that killer spirit in you, boy. He got it.
That was a big bucket right there.
And I'm not a KCP fan like that, but he ain't shying away from the moment.
Because he just hit a 3 and that layup. No, I wouldn't really say that's a dagger. Someone in the comments said it's a dagger. It's still 2 minutes left to go. You know, up by
Time out.
There's still a lot
Right.
of time left.
So what y'all talking about?
95-88. It's a 7-point game.
No, I'm watching it. It's just they be so far like.
No,
ahead.
yeah, I gotta ignore them. I'm just watching the game.
I
I'm trying to
can't because every time people like, ooh.
It's
I know,
not what
man.
gets me is that BB like, oops, like nigga, you know what you said, nigga.
Look, man. Okay.
No, I get it. That's fine. So
Are
I'm not
y'all
gonna-
watching the game on ABC or ESPN app?
ABC.
Yes, I'm watching on the ESPN app.
Oh shit! Wait,
Yeah.
you say the app or?
Yeah, ESPN app. I'm watching on ESPN app. So yeah, that's maybe that's why I'm ahead of y'all. But I'm
Wait,
watching.
you're on your computer.
Yeah, because I'm watching regular cable.
Yeah, I'm watching on the TV on the.
Yeah, I'm watching
app.
on
Oh,
TV,
okay.
like regular cable,
Oh,
ABC.
It's fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna take away. I'm gonna let you have your moment. I'll just turn it down and I'll come back to y'all.
He said, I'll turn it down.
Oh,
Cause it's both of them, Nick. It's both of them. Somebody.
Sheldon's doing it just because he want to be a jackass.
and
B,
let
I
me know
give-
when they hit that shot.
B, I give a B. It's be accidental. B just happy we having good basketball.
See, that's that shit I be talking about, man. Like,
Hey.
you get a chance to get the ball, get a rebound, and you run into each other. You run into each other. What kind of stupid like?
Hey, boy, Jimmy Butler still look rough.
just
Hey,
like dumb shit.
Jimmy making plays, boy.
Oh my goodness, it's a little too late.
Who he running to, Nick? Who he running to, Nick?
Hey,
Who he running to, Nick?
now LeBron grabbing his crotch. He talking about
Then he running to Rondo.
Rondo.
That wasn't really that bad, Ken. You kind of exaggerating it. They kept moving the ball. It was good ball movement.
Wow.
20, 10, and 8.
Fouls?
He's 2 assists away from another triple-double. Jimmy Butler. Who y'all saying a superstar?
He's a superstar.
That's his first field goal. What kind of shit?
Hey, Ronald come in when you need him. He clutch.
Okay, so that's it.
That's not it. It's still time. If Jimmy pull up right now.
No, that's it.
I see what Sheldon talking about. I see what Sheldon talking about.
They said it in the chat too, so I
Y'all
thought
about
that
to see
maybe
it.
I read.
Y'all about to see it.
Oh, he over there celebrating. He ain't done nothing this whole game.
I know, right?
He's soft.
know.
He a softie.
I
You don't
know.
want to shoot. He's scared. Good shot.
Oh!
That's ridiculously late.
I know. Hey, Sheldon, they're like 20 seconds behind, ain't they?
Yeah. It's still the third quarter.
No.
I know, right?
Bro, I know it's over.
Hey, look, AD
Shit.
AD heard us talking shit. That's why he hit
Chocolate shit.
You know what,
Extra shit.
Hey, P, I'm still not gonna let him off the hook.
I need
that.
extra
He been playing like a whole game. I mean,
What is Danny Green talking about? Just be quiet, Danny. You have no business talking.
What is AD? What is AD? Okay, what is AD talking about? Like, bro, LeBron saved this. If they win this game, LeBron saved this
LeBron
shit.
saved this. Yeah, LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh, you pumping your chest. Get the fuck out of here.
that's what I'm saying.
But Nick, hey, look, that's why you have Rondo on the court. But he been fucking up the whole
Ken, I
game.
don't want to hear that shit now. Come on, bro. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. Don't tell me that's why you have Rondo on the court within the last 2 minutes of the game.
Look, I agree with you that you got to have him on there because he'll find a way to make a winning play. It just took a minute. That's his first bucket.
Miami
Nick.
need a team barber. I think that's something that they need to put in for. They definitely need a team barber because them boys is rough.
Wait, let me
Look at
turn it
AD throwing the ball away. Celebrate now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that time. It just frustrated.
Nah, yeah, it's a wrap.
on.
It's a wrap.
It's not over yet. I've seen crazy shit happen though.
No, it's over, Ken.
Ken,
It's
you keep saying that. I already know what your game plan
This-
is. You just trying
this-
to get the
this is
Lakers
not
the
the
title
Falcons, Ken.
by saying that he gonna win.
This is not the Falcons. That's the only crazy stuff that can happen in a case like this.
Yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. It's done.
Kudos to Miami, man, because they really play their butts off.
They did.
I guess we'll see them close it out on Thursday.
Man, why you sound so sad, man? It's Friday. I think they did it Friday.
They play Friday.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was hoping they would win this game too. I wanted to see in 6.
I'm over the finals, man. Let's just get this shit over with. So AD done made 2 big plays down the stretch. Now he's smiling.
AD gonna win Finals MVP.
I mean, yeah, we
All game. I told you Jimmy B ain't shit, Nick.
Man, come on, bro. He was two assists away from a triple-double.
Nick, all I was saying was he ain't as good as the Lakers were having him out here.
You literally just said he ain't shit. So I know what you mean in your heart,
I know.
Ken.
Yeah.
Don't try to clean it up now.
I know. That's why I'm going back to what we were originally debating. That's all.
We do need to get this over. I mean, it's an asterisk season anyway. I mean, y'all, let's be real. We already know this don't count, so it don't really matter no way.
56-0.
Ken, you are hilarious, bro. Don't ever change. Don't ever change.
They should just get medals. They shouldn't get rings for this season. 22-10-9, man. He played.
He literally started. They literally, man.
22-10-9, and he guarded LeBron.
Ooh,
That's superstar numbers to me.
Jimmy
you
Butler.
can't guard LeBron like that, man.
22-10-9.
That's okay. That's fine. But those are kind of Jimmy numbers, though. You know,
Not really. Not really. I don't see Jimmy fill up the stat sheet like that.
Not in assists, but what's his season averages, though?
He probably averages like maybe 22, 24. I would say 5 and 5.
I'm not saying Jimmy isn't playing like shit. All I'm saying is that the nigga started the game 5 of 5. And I'm like, that's not Jimmy Butler. So, wait, Jimmy, are y'all in trouble?
All right, Ken. You petty, bro. I swear, you was just talking about, hey, I got Miami winning the series. God damn it. I'm like, all right, Ken, where you going with this? Now you over here hollering about 56-0.
I'll say that KCP helped, Kuzma helped, Keith helped. You know what else helped? They got Danny Green ass off the goddamn court.
That's it.
They got his ass off the goddamn court.
Addition by subtraction.
KCP,
I like Rachel Nichols is good.
KCP was AD tonight in the fourth.
He really was. He was playing that role because them 2 buckets he hit was huge. I don't think we'd be having this conversation if he hadn't made that 3.
Now with the game on the line, but that's what they need. And you know the Lakers have said like it's a different third guy all year. You know, still look AD mad because he's not being interviewed. It used to be you, man.
Ken, I don't think AD mad. That's just how his eyebrows look. Hell no. Can we still talk? Can we talk about Mark Jackson's one-liners for a moment? Do y'all tune him out, or do y'all actually listen to what this nigga be saying?
I do listen to the game for whatever reason. I don't know, but I do have other stuff playing in the background. So I do like his one-liners. I think they have definitely taken on a life of their own beyond, you know, the broadcast, which I think is dope. So it's still going 5. It's going 5.
It look like it's gonna be 5-5-5. What the Lakers 5-5-5-5. It looks like it's looking like.
Did y'all talk about Alvin Gentry?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You think they're gonna bring out the Mamba jerseys?
I think
they
so.
should.
I think so. I think
they
they
should.
are. I think they are.
When did Danny Green score 10 points?
I know that was the quietest scrappy
during warm-ups.
Right. Yeah, KCP hit some big shots. That layup and that 3 was big.
I mean, but you got Duncan Hero on you, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You got to take him off the dribble. You got to attack Duncan Hero the same way that he'd attack Kyle Kuzma. And I'll give you an example in the game. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but Kyle Kuzma was on Kendrick Nunn, and Kendrick Nunn basically took that whole possession to try to score on him. He didn't score, but it was an emphasis on what I was saying. when he's on the court, they're gonna try to attack him to get a foul or an easy score. But I'm not giving. Look, AD hit some big shots. He hit the three and he got the block. Whatever. That's great. It's cute, but he had like 7 points, I think, in the what 7? I think Rondo set him up for a dunk, but that shit was all LeBron. That shit was all LeBron. And I'm going back to, I think LeBron just won the MVP.
Nah, I mean, I think they'll give it to LeBron anyway because they always give it to LeBron because it's basically like shit.
No,
Like,
I mean after game 1 and 2, the way it was looking, I was like, AD might get that shit. I think he was gonna get it,
but now that's
but
what
now,
I'm saying.
these last 2 games, game 3 and then this game didn't look finals MVP worthy-ish. So I would say LeBron definitely is. He's on pace to getting it, especially if he balls out. And this closeout game is Friday. If Brian balls out, he's getting the finals MVP.
So let me read you the stats from tonight. AD had 22, 9, and 4 in 42 minutes. LeBron had 28, 12, and 8.
He's damn near averaging a triple-double this finals.
Yeah, it's so AD's scoring average, which was propelling him to MVP, has come down. And
what was his game 3? What was his game 3 stats? I know he only had 5 rebounds.
Yeah, 15 points and 5 rebounds. That's what hurt him, Nick. I think that's what hurt him. So AD needed a bounce back, dominant 34-point game tonight.
And he didn't have that.
He didn't have it. Now, the media seems to love AD. So they may, if AD goes for 40 and they win the finals, they may try to give it to him then. But
yeah, it depends on how he ends up.
There's no way you cannot give this to LeBron. There's just no way.
Yeah. I mean, because it's not like LeBron gonna stink it up. So he's gonna play a solid game this game 5.
But that's what I'm saying. AD gotta do like how Ken was saying, like he gotta be like 40 burger, 50 burger.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't think they would give it to him though. I still think you have to give it to LeBron.
Yeah, because LeBron gonna still have that 23, 12, and 9 game. Like he gonna have that triple-double, damn near triple-double game.
And he's been consistent the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to give it to him.
I think to Nick's point though, I think they're looking for a reason to give it to AD. But also to Nick's point, is like you have to be otherworldly for them not to give it to LeBron.
Yeah.
So and AD opened that window.
Yeah.
And now LeBron's in the league.
And I don't think so. I don't think they won't give it to LeBron. The only reason they will give it to LeBron, well, not the only reason, but one reason is because he didn't win the MVP. So you can't not give him the finals MVP and regular season MVP with the way he's played.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, Corey. I see you in the chat, man.
Well, yeah, I gotta dip, but yeah, my last thoughts on the game, it's probably gonna end in 5. They may do 6 just to make it a little interesting.
In my predictions, I was saying Lakers gonna 5 it all out throughout the playoffs. So I gave them 6 just in respect for Spo. But we'll see. We'll see.
They should have won tonight though, really, honestly. But
yeah, the way the game was, the way that first half was looking, I was like, okay, yeah. The way Lakers' body language was looking, it was just like
it
wasn't
that Bam shot that didn't count. That was key, in my opinion.
It was.
It was key.
Yeah.
KCP's shots is really what won the game for them, as well as the fact that they was getting all them second chances
by LeBron.
The Lakers missing all them threes.
Yeah.
If they had gotten a couple of those rebounds, it'd be a different story. But they was getting all those rebounds.
Yeah, you're right.
They ended up shooting 2 from 10 from the 3-point because when they was 0 for 8, when they was 0 for 8, then KCP hit that one in the corner, and then AD hit that other one that sealed it.
So let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all. Points. That was it. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that Dragic being out would make, if he was there, would it make that much of a difference?
No.
Yes, absolutely.
I say the only reason why I say no is that I think his absence is making other guys play a step above what they normally would have played. And that's why they were really, honestly, like they were on pace to win this game in the first half. I think the Lakers in the second half started to match their energy and intensity. They started to make shots. You started to feel LeBron a little bit more. They started to play better defense on Jimmy and all those other guys. In game 3, Jimmy was fucking amazing, for that game. And I think LeBron got him going when he said, y'all in trouble, right?
Yeah.
And I think it caused everybody else to step up because those two guys were not there. Bam coming back, you didn't see Olynyk, you didn't see Myers Leonard, and Shelton, you made that point that when they're out of the game, it spreads the court. So, and Bam kind of clawed the court. He had a great.
But I agree. I slightly agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, Dragic is that reliable vet that you can count on. Like they literally had to give Tyler Hero most of those shots that I would think Dragic would take and make. And he's also their setup artist too. That's why Jimmy averaging all these damn assists, because Dragic isn't there controlling the game as well. So I think his impact is definitely being felt because, like you said, because they have to raise their bars, it's not because of their own play, it's because of we're losing this guy. So we have to step up because someone's got to fill that role. But if he was filling that role and you had Tyler Hero's game on top of that, we may be seeing a different series.
Because they don't have a true point guard on the floor right now. Like start.
Not really. It's just Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how many was he averaging? Like about 19 a game?
Who, Jimmy?
No, Dragic.
Dragic was like between 19 and 21.
Yeah. Like
they're saying in the chat he was horrible on defense. He would have been a defensive liability. I could see that.
I mean, shit.
But it's easier to hide him on
that's most guys in the NBA who play
on the perimeter
point guard
than on the block. So,
all right, y'all. I'll catch up with y'all later.
Okay, bro.
Hey, Nick, real quick. In the regular season, Jimmy was average 19, 6, and 6. So yeah, he took it up about two rebounds and assists in the finals. So that's good. That's what he got to do. So.
Hey, he's a superstar in my eyes.
I was gonna say
that's all I'm gonna say.
I think so.
You agree with that, Shelton?
You know what? I was borderline, but the fact that they're in the finals and like you said, he elevated his game. He's borderline. He's right there. You can make a case either way.
No, you can't make it. There's no case to make.
I would think so more now than I did when he was with the Sixers. Because when he was with us, he flashed, but once again, it wasn't like a consistent leadership presence. It was more like I'm just on y'all's team.
No, I think the leadership presence was there, which is why they hated when he left. I think that he was consistent in terms of scoring and fitting in. It was one of the few places he ever fit in. When I look at Jimmy in this postseason and I look at each round, I think Giannis was the only one that he really kind of got off. And and the media pointed it out. I can't remember, it's probably SportsCenter, where it's been a different leading scorer for this team in each round.
Yep.
That's not.
Remember, I was saying earlier before Shelton got on that like the Boston series, he was kind of on the milk carton in that Boston series. He was damn near a non-factor. Well, not a non-factor, but it was just like
not the elevated factor.
Yeah, right. Like no.
Mm-hmm.
Like he couldn't even close tonight. And I know they put AD on him, and then LeBron got him, and then it was a couple of different guys, but they kind of went to that Swiss Army knife style of offense.
But that's true. He's in the perfect situation for himself right now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. He's where he needs to be.
And Shelton, I said that too. I said I definitely think this is where Jimmy's gonna finish his career at. I think he's gonna finish his career as a Miami Heat. I think he's. I mean, unless something catastrophic happens, I see this being his basketball home for the remainder of his career.
Did y'all see what I sent y'all in the chat? I sent y'all what JJ Redick said. I don't know if we
Oh, about them, about he was pissed that they let him go or something like
yeah,
that.
he said they fucked up when they let me go.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was saying that. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was saying the same thing. So when I saw that he said that,
yeah.
I was like, he's not lying. Letting him go hurt worse than letting Jimmy go. Because JJ was that glue on that team.
And then when they let Jimmy go, didn't they bring on Al Horford?
They did.
So they pretty
did.
much let go of Jimmy for Al Horford. I wonder how that's working out.
Yeah, but that situation didn't work anyway. Like I said, when JJ was there, they were right there. They needed a piece, but they didn't need to get rid of everything to get that piece.
They were just one lucky bounce. It was one lucky bounce away from still staying alive in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. I just love JJ on that team, man. I loved watching Philly when JJ was there. And he was a joy to watch with those guys.
I mean, that was a good fit for him. I mean,
it was. He was making big shots, and he was getting them.
Yeah.
You know, Ben was putting the ball where it needed to be, and JJ was putting the ball in the hole. Then you had what's my guy name? He's with the Clippers now. Oh, Landry. Landry was coming off the bench. So he was JJ's understudy. You had everything you needed for that team to keep it together. You traded Landry for Shemet for what's his name? Harris.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris. Yeah.
I didn't like that either. I'm like, don't get rid of your youth. You got your pieces. Just leave them together and work it out.
Terrence makes a good point that Dragic would eat Nunn's minutes. So, and Nunn hasn't been all that great out there because he's still a rookie. Right. So that would have helped. But I think they just probably they'll run a different style of offense, which we had a chance to see in game one. And while that, is game one and we know adjustments are coming, I think Miami would have been a little bit easier to beat than this crappy team that's out there trying to scratch and claw their way to a win. Tonight was the Lakers won this game without even playing a good game, in all honesty. But they found a way to win it at the end. But Shelton, before you came on, man, it was ugly, bro.
It wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good.
I was watching my son baseball game tonight, and the coach was getting to it.
Yeah,
they lost 12-10. He scored a run and stole 2 bases.
What position he play?
Third base. But he has a sprained wrist, so it's been hard for him to swing in the bat. But
I was about to say, so he can hit that bad boy then, huh?
Yeah, he hit pretty good. He wasn't able to hit tonight though.
Yeah, I understand, but when he owned though, ain't he?
Yeah. I told him just to hang in there, because he was trying to keep it kind of quiet, and I let him do it. I was just like, just stay alive and walk. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, if you play third baseman, you can crack that bad boy. So that's why I say, he can hit.
Yeah.
I have yet to play on a baseball team where our third baseman he couldn't hit that bad boy out the park.
Swing, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's an athlete too. He's growing into the sport, so it's fun out there. But I was ready to go tonight, though. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully he ain't watching this right now, but I was ready to go tonight. The game was coming on. I'm like, look, man,
Yeah.
I was an hour away from home. Hey, B, let me ask you. They just said in the chat that Jimmy Butler is Chauncey Billups. Who said that? What you think about that?
Is Chauncey Billups?
Yeah. That's the type of player he is.
Yeah, because just like to your point, Shelton, because I don't think Jimmy's a superstar. I never thought Chauncey was a superstar. So yeah, you can say that. You can say that. I will put you can say that. Really? I don't think Jimmy's a superstar.
No,
I didn't think Chauncey was.
Nope.
Right.
Even as a Piston fan, Chauncey was not a superstar. No.
Nope.
Then they say Klay Thompson was more of a star than Jimmy Butler.
The logic, because he's had a lot of superstar moments.
Yeah.
37 and a quarter, all those shits. He's had superstar moments.
Yeah, he has superstar moments.
once
So
again,
I
that's my,
understand the thinking behind them saying that. Not that I agree with it, but I understand why they would say
Why
something.
they said it? Yeah.
yeah. He flashes. That's what I call it. I call that flashing. When you show something, but you ain't really consistently doing it, that's a flash player.
The superpower, he was in a great situation when you got all these other guys, so you're not like the singular focus for defense.
Right.
So superstars are the singular focus for most defenses every night, and they still got to find a way to get there.
Right.
So
That was horrible reporting on me too, because Alvin Gentry is an assistant with the Kings. I don't know what happened to Luke, but somebody said that in the chat. I was like, wait a minute. I thought all I saw come across my headlines was Alvin Gentry was the coach. I thought it said the head coach, but it's breaking news. That's why I missed it, and I didn't see it in my timeline anymore.
Oh, okay.
But
man,
I thought we had another black coach joining the list, but
yeah, that'd have been nice. That'd have been nice to hear.
mm-hmm. Well, at least we got Romeo Crennel as the interim coach in Houston, so hopefully he can string some wins together. I don't think he'll ever be a head coach again, though, for sure. Like with the job anymore, though.
You don't think so?
Nah, because he just don't have that fire. I don't think. I don't
all
think.
right, well, thank you guys for. I know we didn't talk much NFL, but we got caught in the game, man. And
we talked a little. We touched on a little things in the NFL. We talked about the NFC East. We talked about the Falcons, and I know you came in on Shelton. We were talking about Burrow and Cincinnati and them and AFC.
Eddie, and let me ask y'all something before we go. What do y'all think about Lincoln Riley getting that job in Houston?
Oh, so he got the job?
No. He hadn't gotten it, but
he probably will be a good fit, but you know me, man. I'm all black, so
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I don't mind that though, and the only reason I say that though is because this man is putting them black quarterbacks in the league.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He getting them boys jobs, and he keeps replacing them.
Yep.
With quarterbacks, so you can't argue his success at that.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, he's contributing to the cause. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
His last 3 quarterbacks have been black.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm for it. I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. I would understand. I just,
I would give him a job. The only reason, like I said, the only reason I would is because this man is developing those quarterbacks. Those guys, he made Baker Mayfield look good. Kyler Murray, and even Jalen Hurts. Like I said, watching Jalen Hurts looked amazing in senior year, except for a couple of games, couple of moments.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta see what he's gonna do.
yeah,
I would give him a shot. I would rather have gave him a shot than well, I can't say that because we 2-2. Oh, by the way, give a shout out to my Panthers, man. We pulled it out this week.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater
playing ball.
He had his first rushing touchdown since 2015 or something like that.
Yeah, since he tore the leg up.
Yeah,
and Teddy Bridgewater got a winning record, and that dude plays ball, man.
Yeah, I mean, look what he did. Look what he did with the Saints when Breeze was out.
He's doing his thing. I'm happy because what the scenario I saw happening is what's happening. People got mad at the Panthers about Cam Newton. I would have been more upset about Cam Newton had we not replaced him with a black quarterback.
Yeah.
So I figured for me, what I thought was going to happen was it was going to work out for both sides. I figured it was a great signing by New England. Them losing the other day was awesome. Not in a sense because it made him look that much more valuable. It did earn him some money, the fact that they look so bad. And it also looks good that Teddy's winning these games. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Teddy's tape looks better than Burrow's, Darryl Brown. It does. I watched the games. I'm telling you, he's made a difference. He's making the throws that he needs to make. And he's not taking those sacks.
Go ahead and crash.
Yeah, I gotta get to that.
But
Yeah, we had a nice audience, man. Appreciate you guys. Come back next Tuesday, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and subscribe to the show. Check out all our other shows as well. And that's it. The next game is Friday. So one way or another, we'll probably be talking about a champion when we come back.
Yep.
So, and follow us on Dead End Sports. Maybe a few of us, I mean, shit, some people go out on Friday, I don't know, but we may do something, watch the show live on IG Live. Nick suggested that tonight. But, I wanted to do the show. So that may be something. Dead End Sports on Instagram. So that's going to do it for us. We'll catch you guys next time. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.
All right, y'all.